nos quanto experiência de jogo, ajudando os espectadores a decidirem se um jogo vale a pena ou não. Mantém os seguidores atualizados com as últimas notícias do mundo dos games, incluindo novos lançamentos, atualizações significativas e eventos como a Vivo Direct, Xbox Games Showcase. Isso ajuda a comunidade a estar sempre a par das tendências e inovações na indústria. Interação com a comunidade através de comentários, interações e posts no X. O canal GAMESCOM mostra uma forte conexão com sua audiência, valorizando a opinião dos fãs, incentivando a participação ativa. O nome canal GAMESCOM já transmite a ideia central do canal, sendo facilmente memorável e associado ao mundo dos games. Manter uma identidade visual coesa nas thumbnails, intros e outros elementos do canal ajudam na construção de uma marca reconhecível. O canal GAMESCOM está no caminho certo para crescer e se estabelecer como uma referência para os amantes de jogos, com conteúdo que reflete paixão e conhecimento sobre o assunto. Canal GAMESCOM. Canal GAMESCOM. Canal GAMESCOM. Canal GAMESCOM é um espaço dedicado ao universo dos jogos, focado em proporcionar conteúdo de qualidade para entusiastas de videogames. O canal GAMESCOM se destaca por oferecer gameplays de jogos recentes, especialmente para a plataforma como a Xbox, destacando títulos como Hellblade 2, Doom The Dark Ages, Diablo 4 e Forza. As análises são detalhadas, abordando tanto aspectos técnicos quanto experiência de jogo, ajudando os espectadores a decidirem se um jogo vale a pena ou não. Mantém os seguidores atualizados com as últimas notícias do mundo dos games, incluindo novos lançamentos, atualizações significativas e eventos como a Vivo Direct, Xbox Games Showcase. Isso ajuda a comunidade a estar sempre a par das tendências e inovações na indústria. Interação com a comunidade através de comentários, interações e posts no X. O canal GAMESCOM mostra uma forte conexão com sua audiência, valorizando a opinião dos fãs, incentivando a participação ativa. O nome canal GAMESCOM já transmite a ideia central do canal, sendo facilmente memorável e associado ao mundo dos games. Manter uma identidade visual coesa nas thumbnails, intros e outros elementos do canal ajudam na construção de uma marca reconhecível. O canal GAMESCOM está no caminho certo para crescer e se estabelecer como uma referência com conteúdo que reflete paixão e conhecimento sobre o assunto. Canal GAMESCOM. Canal GAMESCOM. Canal GAMESCOM. As análises são detalhadas, abordando tanto aspectos técnicos quanto experiência de jogo, ajudando os espectadores a decidirem se um jogo vale a pena ou não. Mantém os seguidores atualizados com as últimas notícias do mundo dos games, incluindo novos lançamentos, atualizações significativas e eventos como a Vivo Direct, Xbox Games Showcase. Isso ajuda a comunidade a estar sempre a par das tendências e inovações na indústria. Interação com a comunidade através de comentários, interações e posts no X. O canal GAMESCOM mostra uma forte conexão com sua audiência, valorizando a opinião dos fãs, incentivando a participação ativa. O nome canal GAMESCOM já transmite a ideia central do canal, sendo facilmente memorável e associado ao mundo dos games. Manter uma identidade visual coesa nas thumbnails, intros e outros elementos do canal ajudam na construção de uma marca reconhecível. O canal GAMESCOM está no caminho certo para crescer e se estabelecer como uma referência para os amantes de jogos, com conteúdo que reflete paixão e conhecimento sobre o assunto. Canal GAMESCOM. As análises são detalhadas, abordando tanto aspectos técnicos quanto experiência de jogo, ajudando os espectadores a decidirem se um jogo vale a pena ou não. Mantém os seguidores atualizados com as últimas notícias do mundo dos games, atualizações significativas e eventos como a Vivo Direct, Xbox Games Showcase. Isso ajuda a comunidade a estar sempre a par das tendências e inovações na indústria. Interação com a comunidade através de comentários, interações e posts no X. O canal GAMESCOM mostra uma forte conexão com sua audiência, valorizando a opinião dos fãs, incentivando a participação ativa. O nome canal GAMESCOM já transmite a ideia central do canal, sendo facilmente memorável e associado ao mundo dos games. Manter uma identidade visual coesa nas thumbnails, intros e outros elementos do canal ajudam na construção de uma marca reconhecível. O canal GAMESCOM está no caminho certo para crescer e se estabelecer como uma referência para os amantes de jogos, com conteúdo que reflete paixão e conhecimento sobre o assunto. Canal GAMESCOM. Canal GAMESCOM. Canal GAMESCOM. As análises são detalhadas, abordando tanto aspectos técnicos quanto experiência de jogo, ajudando os espectadores a decidirem se um jogo vale a pena ou não. Mantém os seguidores atualizados com as últimas notícias do mundo dos games, incluindo novos lançamentos, atualizações significativas e eventos como a Vivo Direct, Xbox Games Showcase. Isso ajuda a comunidade a estar sempre a par das tendências e inovações na indústria. Interação com a comunidade através de comentários, interações e posts no X. O canal GAMESCOM mostra uma forte conexão com sua audiência, valorizando a opinião dos fãs, incentivando a participação ativa.
Salve, salve galera, beleza? Pra quem não me conhece, meu nome é Kenato e você está no canal GAMESCOM. E galera, é o seguinte, hoje aqui vamos com o segundo dia do Xbox GAMESCOM, aqui o segundo dia do evento da GAMESCOM com Xbox. Beleza? Já deixe seu like, compartilhe com seus amigos, se inscreva no canal e ative o sininho das notificações para não perder nada que tá acontecendo aqui no canal, beleza? Deixa eu só dar uma olhadinha aqui, ver como é que tá a minha voz. Só abaixar aqui um pouco o som, né? Beleza, então o som tá bom. Já deixe seu like, compartilhe com seus amigos, se inscreva no canal. Comentário fixado para quem puder fazer sua doação pelo Live Pix, é só clicar no link. E no mesmo comentário fixado tem PayPal para quem mora fora do Brasil, beleza? QR Code aí na tela, é só apontar com o celular para você fazer sua doação. Você vai cair no link do Live Pix. E estou transmitindo em 4K, então coloque seu equipamento na maior resolução para você ter uma melhor experiência, beleza? Hoje vamos dar uma olhadinha aqui no que vai ter hoje para nós. Vou colocar aqui bem grande aqui, que é o segundo dia. Vou colocar bem grandão aqui. Aqui, ó. Segundo dia vamos ter Ninja Gaiden 4, BATE-PAPO, Onimusha, e Jovem Paris 4, Overwatch 2, High on Life 2 e The Outer Worlds 2. The Outer Worlds 2. Bom dia, meu amigo. Bom dia, Rony. Como é que você tá, meu amigo? Bom dia, bom dia. Minha voz tá meio ruim porque, né? Acordei agorinha, né? The Outer Worlds 2 estarei fazendo a live no dia 24/10, tá bom? 24/10 estarei ao vivo aqui. Eu acho que às 14 horas a live já tá pronta aí no canal. Só dar uma olhadinha aqui rapidinho. Beleza? E também vamos ter hoje Jurassic World Evolution 3, Fragpunk, Miss for Hunter, Mortal Kombat e o Legacy of Collection, aqueles de todos os jogos das antigas, né, que é o Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, Trilogy, Autos. Tudo certo, né? Isso aí. Bom dia, bom dia, bom dia, meu amigo. Vamos ter hoje também o Final Fantasy Tactics, o The Eviles Chronicles, My Hero Academy, Silent Hill F. Esse aqui, Silent Hill, parece que tá bem legal. O Lego Voyage, teve um negócio ontem, né? Dele, né? Parece que é bem legalzinho. E também vamos ter o Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Beleza? Vamos dar uma olhadinha aqui no trailer do Ninja Gaiden 4 para ver como é que tá. Deixa eu preparar aqui. Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden 4. Bora ver qual veio. Há um dia. Deixa eu ver aqui. No site do Xbox não vai ter. Deixa eu ver aqui. E aí, Rony, como é que você dormiu? Dormiu bem hoje? De ontem pra hoje? Como é que você tá? Ah, tem um aqui, ó. Há um dia. Deixa a legenda aqui. Vou tirar minha cam aqui, ó. Vou tirar minha cam pra gente ver o trailer. Vou tirar a musiquinha aqui de lado. Bora ver aqui o trailer aqui. Aqui é o trailer do Ninja Gaiden 4. Graças a Deus. Vou colocar aqui de novo, porque eu acho que eu não deixei o áudio rolando, né? Quer ver? Não coloquei. Vou colocar o trailer aqui de novo com o áudio. Esqueci de colocar. Ah, dormiu bem, né? Graças a Deus. Vamos tirar os pontos da cirurgia. Ah, tá. Isso aí. Se cuida, rapaz. Se cuida. Vou colocar o áudio aqui de novo. Eu não tinha colocado. Vou colocar o trailer aqui de novo, beleza? Agora foi.
Since ancient times, the Hayabusa and Raven ninja clans have fought to keep peace, with the Hayabusa clan in the spotlight. But your clan, the Raven clan, has always had a secret motive.
Thanks. I owe you one, Hayabusa.
The Hayabusa and the Raven ninja
Expect heavy resistance from the DDO. We're all counting on you, Yakumo.
But your clan, the Raven clan, has always had a secret motive.
Yakumo,
Thanks.
just focus on the hostiles for now.
Understood, Hayabusa. Stop this madness. Stay away from the Dark Dragon Seal. Go back home to your little raven nest. Or die here. If you truly think you have what it takes to slay the Dark Dragon, prove it.
The very fiend that resurrected the Dark Dragon years ago. Even a mortal such as yourself has heard of me? I'm sure. Die, insect!
whole world's at stake.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
Já vocês viram aí, Day One and Game Pass. Pois é, Rony, tirar os pontos amanhã, né? Agora só sei de uma coisa, esse jogo aqui, Ninja Gaiden, vai ser difícil. Tenho quase certeza que vai ser muito difícil. Você tá doido? Né? Deixa eu ver como é que tá minha voz aqui. Day One and Game Pass. Minha voz tá muito estranha. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui no microfone. Você tá doido? Né? Deixa eu ver como é que tá minha voz aqui. Day One and Game Pass. Sei lá, minha voz tô achando estranha hoje. Eu não fiz nada. Deixa eu ver os filtros. Ganho. Não, tá de boa. Enfim, bora ver mais um trailer aqui. Bora ver qual jogo que a gente vai ver agora. Ah, tá. Esse jogo aqui vai ser bem legal, viu, Rony? Vou colocar aqui pra nós ver agora. Achei ele aqui. É 1 minuto e 51. Coloca aqui, tá em 4K, legendado. Esse jogo aqui me interessou muito. Vou colocar aqui, Rony, pra gente assistir, viu? Então vai ser muito legal. Esse jogo também vai estar legal, né, Rony? E também vai estar no Game Pass. Então tá faltando aqui 47 minutos para começar o segundo dia do evento. Bora ver se não vai ter bastante entrevistas, né? Porque ontem foi bem ruim o evento. Eu achei ele bem ruim, muita entrevista, tá bem chato. Eu dei nota 2 no final pro evento de ontem, né? Agora a gente vai assistir o trailer aqui. Olha aí, Rony, do Onimusha, Way of this World. Bora dar uma olhada aqui. Cadê? Onimusha. Achei aqui. Há um dia, beleza. Aqui foi de ontem. Estamos aqui no site no canal da IGN. Vou colocar aqui para vocês.
Where are my manners? Hello there, fallen samurai.
To think something like this was right under the city. What fearsome power! Be careful!
Oh, righteous! And after everything you and your awful kind put him through, too. Were you feeling left out? Here, let me show you something to cheer you up.
Nua is controlling this lightning.
I don't have time for these stupid games!
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Anyway, do enjoy.
Esse jogo também parece que vai ser legal, né? Não, eu acho que ele não vai... Não, esse aqui acho que não vai estar no Game Pass, né? Eu aqui no canal do Xbox. Vamos ver se vai estar no Game Pass. No final. Esse aqui é para 2026, né? O Onimusha. Para 2026. Não tem data. Não vai estar no Game Pass, né? Bora dar uma olhada aqui no próximo jogo. Age of Empires 4. Bora dar uma olhada aqui, Rony. No jogo. Deixa eu ver como é que tá a minha voz. No Xbox. Deixa eu ver, tá no... Deixa eu ver se a minha voz aqui vai cantar. Deixa eu ver aqui. Rapidinho aqui. USB, tá certo. USBzinha. Só dando uma olhada aqui no jogo. Tô testando minha voz aqui rapidinho. Tô achando minha voz longe. Deixa eu ver um negócio aqui. Teste, testando. Deixa eu ver, teste. Testando, teste. Acho que agora... Deixa eu ver aqui rapidinho, galera. Tirar a música aqui. Tirar a música aqui rapidinho, só para me testar aqui a minha voz. Acho que melhorou, né? Um pouquinho, né? Testando, teste. Acho que tá bom, bora. Deixar assim mesmo. Bora assistir aqui o trailer do Age of Empires 4 pelo Xbox. Age of Empires 4. 4 anos a 1 ano a 1 dia. 3 anos, 4 anos. Eu quero assistir no... ver aqui. Por aqui. Um ano. Tem que assistir aqui no site do Xbox. O canal do Xbox. Então bora lá ver o título aqui do Age of Empires 4. Aí, 4 de novembro tá chegando o Age of Empires 4 para o PlayStation 5. O próximo jogo aqui qual é? Overwatch 2, não, acho que não precisa, né? Dá uma olhadinha aqui como é que tá aqui. Round 2 aqui, deixa eu ver. Aqui eu tenho umas promoções aqui no Xbox, bora ver que jogo é. Caro. Tá caro também. Tá caro. Tá caro. Overwatch 2, bora ver aqui Rony. Overwatch 2 e High on Life 2, né? Olha o High on Life 2. Há um dia. Ah não, isso aqui 42 minutos de gameplay, tá doido? Bora ver isso aqui há 2 meses atrás.
Babe, what's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humanzapro.
Musiquinha chata, né? Vou colocar minha música aqui que é melhor. Esse jogo eu joguei ele é legalzinho. Mas eu joguei pelo PC. Porque tinha legendas, né? Deu pra colocar legendas no PC. Estão falando que a DLC aí, DLC S2 vai ter legendas em português, né? Depois vou até ver. Deixa eu ver se é uma chata que eu vou.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
A música é chata mesmo, hein? Aí, pelo menos vai estar no Game Pass, né? Pelo menos vai estar no Game Pass. Bora ver o Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 não tem nada aqui. Agora tem Outer World 2. Esse aqui eu quero jogar. Esse aqui eu vou jogar em Rony. O que eu vou mostrar agora. Esse aqui há um dia. Há 2 meses, há um dia. Não, quero ver. Esse aqui, trailer oficial. Há 2 meses. Opa. Esse jogo vai ser legal, viu? Valeu, mamãe. Boa sorte. Pra nós. Te amo. Te amo.
Do you think I care that the colony is in disarray? We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology.
Caramba, não passei aqui pra vocês, pô. Deixa eu começar aqui de novo. Aí, ó. Aí, ó. Agora vai, pô.
I care that the colony is in disarray. We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
I'm yearning and yearning for you.
Tirar essa música aqui porque pode dar direitos, né? Dar direitos autorais. Mas esse aqui vai ser um jogaço, viu?
My way.
Vai ser um jogaço esse daqui. Eu não joguei o primeiro. Não sei se vai ser necessário jogar o primeiro para entender o segundo. Bora ver, né? Caraca! Dá uma marretada ali no bicho. Já tá rolando música ali. Hoje vai dar pra jogar em primeira e terceira pessoa, né?
For you.
29 de novembro, mas estarei jogando antecipado no dia 24. Beleza?
Today. Play it day one with Game Pass.
E a partir do dia 29 vai ter Day One no Game Pass. Deixa eu ver quantos minutos falta aqui. 30 minutos. Deixa eu ver se vai ter o contador aqui rapidinho. Uma minha aguinha aqui, né? Minha aguinha sagrada. Vou afastar minha câmera um pouquinho pra cá. Vinte e nove de que ali? 29 de outubro. 29 de outubro, meus amigos. Não teve contador hoje. Deixa eu ver nas outras transmissões aqui. Porque tem um, sempre tem. É esse daqui mesmo. Deixa eu ver aqui pelo site. Pelo site ali da IGN. Já tá o contadorzinho lá, né? Esperar aqui que tem. Bora ver. Opa, apareceu o contador aqui, ó.
laid claim to my soul. In turn, I shall save your souls by claiming the life of your old self.
Who was that? What is this place?
This way.
We better get going.
A good day is always an extraordinary day. An extraordinary day is an always good day. With that in mind, today's a bit too extraordinary.
So this is where you are. I wondered where you had gone. You need to start getting ready. It's time to say your goodbyes. You're going to kill them. With your own hands.
What's going on? No. It's got my home too. The halls, the doors, everything's changed. Tell me, who are you? Please. Just die.
It must be hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
Yes. No. It had to be done. As soon as I could.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
That guy? No, he's close. Where did he go?
We've lost sight of the enemy. Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Reloading like this? It's a revolution.
All right, Commander.
Baby.
Take this! Here comes another one! You won't get away from me!
Time for you to taste some real pain.
What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
See you in hell. I'll grind you into nothing. What the?
You're mine.
Bomberman.
All right.
Do nada apareceu o Bomberman ali, né? Começar assim com o jogo. Tome o jogo. Ah, vai ser o mesmo de ontem. Aí vai aparecer o pessoal falando. Que... Mesma coisa.
Kill the Brickman.
Já vê isso?
Yes, yes. Kill the Brickman.
Only 1 minute into the day, and we've already dropped an Xbox Play Anywhere title, a world premiere, and you can go play it today. I'd call that a pretty solid start if you ask me. But we'll be around all day to let you know what's on deck. And let's just say Batman fans, Silent Hill fans, and Outer World fans should all be on the lookout for reasons to celebrate.
Hello again, everyone. We are the Xbox On team, and we've got even more in store for you today than went down yesterday. But in case you've forgotten, Xbox Play Anywhere means you can buy a game once and access it across PC and Xbox consoles, including the upcoming ROG Xbox Ally and Ally X handhelds when they drop on October 16th. Even better, your progress travels with you, so you can pick up right where you left off, bringing along your saves, your add-ons, your friends, and your achievements.
Coming right up near the top of the broadcast, we're going to have a hands-on presentation of a new co-op game from the team behind Spiritfarer at Fate's End. Then it's going to get a bit weird because the guys from Squanch Games are going to bring the show home with the absolute madness of High on Life 2. Plus, we'll unleash yet another new trailer for a Game Pass game that's Xbox Play Anywhere, and honestly, that would start to get a bit old if it weren't so awesome. First things first though, guys, Ninja Gaiden 4 is roaring onto Xbox with a new playable character, new weapons and bosses, and some new gameplay mechanics to consider. Day 2, show us what you got, Gamescom.
Bring it on.
Oh, I'll show you what I got, Henry. I got Team Ninja, here to tell us more about Ninja Gaiden 4. Our director, Masakazu Hirayama from Team Ninja, producer-director Yuji Nakao from Platinum Games, and Joe Muntle, Team Ninja's Global Project Manager. And Joe will also graciously be interpreting for us. Thanks so much for being here, everybody.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Of course. Now, fans everywhere are already going berserk for Ninja Gaiden 4. The game was revealed in January's Developer Direct, and we saw an action-packed trailer where the launch date was revealed at the Xbox Game Showcase. And just the other night, we caught the story trailer on Opening Night Live. And don't forget, there's a build right here at the show that you can play right now. So, to the team, how's the reaction been for you guys so far?
そうですね、1月のデベロッパーダイレクトの、発表以来はいろんな新しい映像が発表されたんですけど、本作に対する、期待がだんだん高まっているんですけども、ユーザーの反応を見てどんな、気持ちでしょうか。
そうですね。まずこのようなですね、素晴らしいゲームショーの場で話できるのが大変嬉しく思ってます。長く潜んで開発してきましたけれども、10月21日に発売できることをまず嬉しく思ってます。あとそして今回このゲームズコムの会場で私も直接使用しているプレイヤーの皆様の姿を拝見してすごく興奮しています。これからも発売に向けてしっかり仕上げていきたいと思いますので、これからも応援よろしくお願いします。
Yeah, it's been great to see the fans and the players' reactions to everything that's been revealed up until now. We've been working on this game, in the shadows for a while, so it's been really great to finally reveal it, and ahead of its release on October 21st. And myself, I've been able to check out the show floor build, and see how players are engaging with the game and having fun, and it's been really great. And we'll be continuing to polish the game ahead of its release on October 21st.
Amazing, not long to go. Now, I know fans and myself are very excited that Platinum Games are actually co-developing alongside Team Ninja. So can you tell me a little bit more about that collaboration, how it started, and also what each partner has brought to the table?
そうですね、今回本作が、チーム忍者とプラチナゲームズのコラボ開発、になっていますけども、まずその開発の経緯について教えていただきつつ、どのようにお互いの強みを生かせたか、について、教えていただけますでしょうか。
そうですね、開発としては我々チーム忍者としてもこの忍者ガイデンというタイトルはすごく大切にしてきたタイトルではあったので、いつかナンバリングタイトルチャレンジしたいという気持ちでずっと取り組んできました。その中で弊社の、小沼社長と、プラチナゲーム社の稲葉社長の方が、同世代ということで交流がありまして、何か一緒に協力して作れないかといったところで検討が進みました。でそんな中マイクロソフトのフィル・スペンサー氏の方から後押ししていただきまして、3社でタッグを組んで忍者ガイデン4といったのを開発するといったところが経緯となっています。プラチナゲームズさんの方のですねダイナミックでケレン味のあるアクションといったところも我々のチーム忍者としても大変尊敬しているところですし、そういった魅力をですねしっかり取り入れながら忍者ガイデンだし体験に落とし込むというところをしっかり力を入れながら本作一緒に協力しながら開発していっています。
So at Team Ninja, Ninja Gaiden is a very important series for us, and we had wanted to make a new mainline entry for a long time. And when that opportunity started to present itself, there was actually a conversation that took place between the president of Koei Tecmo, Koinuma, and the president of Platinum Games, Inaba, who are actually friends. And they were having a conversation about, wouldn't it be great if we could work on something together? And that's when the idea of working on a new mainline Ninja Gaiden came up. And Phil Spencer from Xbox actually caught wind of this idea and threw his backing behind the project, and that's what allowed it to get off the ground. In terms of how we've been able to leverage both of our strengths, we at Team Ninja really respect Platinum Games and the accomplishments they've established with games like Bayonetta and Nier. And we had this synergy where we were able to incorporate their take on action games, their really expressive, dynamic action approach, and incorporate it into the foundations of Ninja Gaiden to evolve the series forward, and it's been a really great experience.
Love that. A collaboration of friendship beginnings. Love that. Now, at Developer Direct as well, speaking of friendships, we learned about our new protagonist, Yakumo, joining us for Ninja Gaiden 4 alongside Ryu Hayabusa, of course. And then also a new character, Sayori, was recently introduced and featured in the Gamescom trailer that we saw recently. Can you tell us a little bit more about both of our new characters joining us?
そうですね、本作は新しい主人公、ヤクモ、が登場するんですけども、あと、セオリっていうキャラクターも、ショーケースの、トレーラーで、発表されたんですけども、ヤクモとセオリと、リュウハヤブスとの、関係性について教えていただけますか。
そうですね、今作ですね新しい主人公であるヤクモが、とある任務の途中で、セオリと出会うことになります。でセオリは黒龍の巫女と呼ばれておりまして、そうですね、なぜかヤクモの出自だったりとかどういう一族なのかっていう、秘密を知っている、謎の女性として出会うことになります。でそのセオリと、セオリからの提案で、黒龍を倒すという任務をヤクモと一緒に行うことになっていくんですが、この黒龍を倒すときに一度復活させなければいけないっていう、ジレンマがありまして、その際に、封印を守る龍神党という組織、それから、シリーズおなじみの龍ハヤブサと、目的が異なることによって対立していくことになるという物語になっております。
So the game starts out with our new protagonist Yakumo, and he's on a
Aí são os
mission.
desenvolvedores
And
falando,
on
né,
the
sobre o
course of this
jogo.
mission, he encounters this
Mas
mysterious
como tá em inglês não dá pra
character,
entender,
Seori.
né?
And Seori is a dark
Bora
dragon
ver se mostra
priestess,
mais jogos
very
aí, alguma
mysterious
coisa
character, and
diferente.
she somehow knows about Yakumo, about the clan, the Raven clan that he belongs to. And through a series of events, they set out on a mission together to cleanse the world of the Dark Dragon. So the Dark Dragon has been sealed away because of its threatening nature. But in order to completely annihilate the Dark Dragon, they have to first release the seals that have sealed it away before they can kill it for good. And this is where the clash with Ryu Hayabusa, as well as the Divine Dragon Order, which is kind of the antagonist organization in the game. Their objective is to keep the Dark Dragon sealed away. So Yakumo and Seori setting out to revive the Dark Dragon and release those seals versus Ryu and the Divine Dragon Order, who want to keep the Dark Dragon sealed away. And this is how the clash between these characters play out.
Got you, I see. So a little bit of conflict at the start. We'll see how that plays out. I've got to say, I do love Yakumo's hair. I think it looks very cool and stylish, so that's great. Can't wait to see more from them. But speaking of new characters too, we got a couple of them introduced to us during the Gamescom trailer as well. So could you tell me a little bit more about Kagachi and Achilles as well?
オープニングナイトライブで、新しいキャラクターも登場、してたんですけども、
Vou
カガチ
conectar
と
aqui
ア
o
キレス
bate-papo.
について教えていただけますでしょうか。
はい、まずカガチに関してはですね、先ほどお話した龍神島の、まあ偉い立場の、将軍となっております。でこのカガチはですね、黒龍の封印を、龍とともに龍神島として守っていることになるんですけど、まあ、先ほどお話ししたようにヤクモと目的が違うことでカガチは愚か、
O pessoal ele tá dormindo ali, ó.
組織もろとも、敵に回してしまうことになるので、ヤクモとは
Esse comentário aqui, ó.
そのうち戦っていくことになるかなと思います。
So first about Kagachi. So Kagachi is a high-ranking officer in the Divine Dragon Order, and because the Kagachi shares the same objective as the Divine Dragon Order, which is to keep the Dark Dragon sealed away. So this Yakumo, on his mission to release those seals, he ends up having to fight against Kagachi because they have conflicting objectives.
アキレスはですね、これまでシリーズでもいた、魔人のうちの一人になってます。でただですね、これまで過去作にいた重機卿、それから視察重機王とはまた異なる魔人になっておりまして、アキレスについてはこの後物語にどう絡んでくるのかっていうところは続報にご期待いただければと思います。
So Achilles is a fiend, and fiends have appeared in prior Ninja Gaiden games, but he belongs to a different faction
Nossa, burro.
Of fiends.
Cara,
In terms
errou
of
o
what his
especial, ele tomou
motivations
uma.
are, you'll have to wait and see for future updates because we can't reveal those at this time.
Okay, secrets, I see. Well, look out for those. Can't wait to hear more about him. Very cool. Now, in addition to the fantastic story trailer that we just saw revealed recently, I hear that you've actually got some exclusive gameplay footage for us to take a look at today, and maybe you can talk me through some of that as well.
そうですね、今日は、新しいインゲーム映像を用意していただいたと聞いていますけども、それを見せながらちょっと解説、していただければと思います。
Yeah, let's take a look. So I hear we're in a little bit of a new setting here as well. Could you tell me a little bit about that, where we're at first?
まずこのステージについて
Eu só vou testar esse jogo, eu não vou jogar não.
こちらですね、物語の中盤
Ontem eu testei aquele Prince of Persia, é bonzinho
先ほど
também.
お話ししてた龍神島の、基地に潜入するというパートになってい
Não
ま
sei
す。
se eu vou continuar jogando.
Yeah, so this stage is a little bit after the
Tá
halfway
longe aqui
point of
o-
the game, and
o
Yakumo
fone,
is
microfone.
infiltrating the headquarters of the Divine Dragon Order.
潜入って言っても思いっきり見つかっちゃってるんですけど、見つかっちゃって戦ってるんですけど。
Yeah, he's supposed to be infiltrating it. Of course, he's going in with a bang.
As is the Ninja Gaiden way. Very good.
であとですね、今ちょっと装いがヤクモの衣装がちょっと違うと思うんですけど、こちら予約特典になっている黒龍の末裔という衣装になってます。で普段の衣装と違って結構白基調の衣装になっているので、返り血とかが結構派手に目立つかっこいい衣装になっているかなと思います。
Mas do jeito que ele tá aqui deve estar num level bem acima já, né?
Outfit than what you see usually, and this is actually the pre-order bonus for Yakumo, and it's the costume he's wearing is called the Dark Dragon Descendant outfit, and because it's white, the way the blood splatters on his outfit, it's really striking and very cool.
で今お見せしていたのが、これが今回新しいトレーラーで公開された暗記の武器になっておりまして、一つの武器にはなってるんですけど、手裏剣だったりとか近接武器だったりとかっていうさまざまな武器を切り替えながら戦っていく。
Já deixa seu like aí, compartilhe com seus amigos, se inscreva no canal.
Weapon that we're showcasing right now, this is the Assassin's
Dá essa
Tools
moral aí só.
weapon, which was revealed in the opening night live trailer. And this it is one weapon, but within this weapon this one weapon contains
Já
a wide
fortalece o canal
arsenal.
aí.
So there's long-range options in the form of these large shurikens, as well as a large arsenal of close-range melee weapons.
はい、でヌエの方ですね、ヤクモのパワーアップした状態になると背中からでかい腕が生えて普段よりもさらにでかい武器を使って戦うことができます。
And when you go into Blood Raven form with the Assassin's Tools, these large mechanical arms will come out of Yakumo's
Caralho, deixou o cara só o topo, velho.
This allows you to perform even more, devastating attacks using the weapons included in the Assassin's Tools arsenal.
I see.
This one weapon contains.
Já fortalece o canal aí.
これまでの発表とかでもお話はしていたんですけど、武器がリアルタイムに切り替えられるようになってまして、先ほどのからも映像でコンだったりとか暗記だったりとかっていう武器に結構素早く切り替えて戦ってると思うんですけど、もうこれぐらいリアルタイムで常に戦闘でいろんな武器を使いながら戦うことができます。
And you might have noticed in the footage that Yakumo is seamlessly switching between weapons. So in the fight that happened previously and what's happening right now, you'll see Yakumo switching seamlessly between the staff and Blood Raven hammer and the Assassin's Tools weapon.
Yeah, I like that.
あと先ほどちょっとちらっと見えたと思うんですけど、シリーズファンの方向けになんですけど、
fala não, a gameplay aí tá
投げるアクションがあるんですけど、
tá
そちらが
muito boa, né?
今回から空
Tá
中で
muito boa a
使えるように
gameplay,
なった
né?
ので、
Agora
より
ser
自由に
sincero,
戦う
né?
ことができます。
And, series fans might have noticed that Yakumo pulled it off an in-air guillotine throw. So this is a returning technique, and in Ninja Gaiden 4, you can actually use it mid-air and throw enemies at other enemies using this technique.
Sounds class. Love that. Awesome.
でここでまた敵が出てきたと思う。こちらがツイストソードですね。突進力を生かした武器で結構移動が多いんですけど、単体に対してはすごく強い武器になってます。
And right now we see Yakumo using the rapier weapon, which transforms into a drill in Blood Raven form. And this is really effective in one-on-one encounters.
でこちらがおなじみのイズナ落としですね。
And of course we see the Izuna drop.
The classic. Oh! Very good.
今回結構武器がヌエの方とカラスの方っていう形態に分かれているので、それぞれでいろんな滅却の殺しのパターンっていうのが見れるので、かなり見てるだけでも気持ちのいいものになってるってことが分かるかなと思います。
Yeah, so the obliteration techniques, which are these flashy, finishers, they combine both the base form and the Blood Raven form varieties of these weapons. So very flashy and very cool.
ここは爆弾を使って一気にイズナ落としで敵を倒していきました。
So we saw Yakumo use bombs and then connect that into an Izuna drop.
Nice.
でここはスイッチを押してレーザーを止めながら戦っていくっていうパートになります。
Yeah, so in this room we have those danger lasers, and you can deactivate them by hitting that generator.
Okay. A little bit of environmental as well as having to deal with these enemies. Wow.
今のような感じで打ち上げた後に、タッチの武器で空中に行ってそのままコンボを続けるみたいな、結構コアな遊びっていうのもできるので、そういう自由度も皆さん楽しんでいただければなと思います。
And you might have seen how Yakumo pulled off a just guard counter, launched the enemy into the air, went into the air using the Blood Raven form of the Tachi blade, and then did an Izuna drop, and then transitioned that into an on-landing ultimate technique. So there's really elevating the core Ninja Gaiden combat experience with new possibilities.
これが暗記の絶技になってますね。
Yeah, and that was the Assassin's Tools ultimate technique.
です。でここがカラスニングっていう今回新しいニングアクションみたいのが使えて、そこでいろいろステージを進んでいくっていうの
And you might have seen right now Yakumo use a wire to traverse through the environment. So that's part of Yakumo's Raven gear, which is a new aspect to Ninja Gaiden 4.
で他にもカラスニングはあって、それぞれ移動を補完するようなもので、ステージの合間合間で挟まるんですけど、アクションのスピード感を止めない形ですごいスムーズに入っているので、どんどんバトルに進んでいくっていう快感を味わえるかなと思います。
In addition to the traversal wire, the Raven gear includes other, traversal items, and these traversal sections connect, these combat encounters, but they don't get in the way of interrupting the pace, the high-speed, action pace that you expect from a Ninja Gaiden game.
No, it doesn't look like that at all. Very high.
ここは狭い道なので、周囲の攻撃が得意なハンマーで攻撃してますね。
So you see how Yakumo entered this close quarters area, so he whipped out the staff and hammer because that's very effective at hitting multiple enemies around the player.
ただ油断していると今みたいに敵にもう容赦なくガードされて反撃されちゃうので、かなりそういうところも激しいゲームになってるかなと。
But the thing is, if you hesitate or you slip up, the enemy will be quick to punish you for it. So that intensity is always there.
今映った技っていうのが新しい敵を弾いた後に切り抜ける琥珀という技でして、あちらがジャスト入力で琥珀の派生に成功すると、確定で V 欠損するっていうちょっと新しい面白いシステムです。
So you might have seen Yakumo perform a just guard, and after you perform a just guard, if you press the heavy button at the right timing, you'll be able to do a counter, and this will dismember the enemy and allow you to finish them off with an obliteration technique.
こちらが
Pegar um cafezinho ali, né?
ヤクモが使っているショップですね。通信担当の海というキャラクターからアイテムを購入したり、任務を受けたりすることができます。
And we just saw the Darkness terminal, so that's where Yakumo can buy items from a supporting character named Umi. In addition to buying weapons, you can also take on missions that will have you completing certain objectives during the stages.
今のところミサイル兵器をちょっとカッコつけて刀で倒してるんですけど、ここ例えばですけどシリーズおなじみの飛燕で倒したりっていうこともできたりします。
Yeah, so Yakumo is performing some very flashy maneuvers to take out these missiles, but you can also use the legacy technique Flying Swallow to take them out as well.
ここは一気にタッチで、刀を伸ばして敵を大量に巻き込んで攻撃しましたね。
Yeah, we just saw Yakumo use the Tachi blade to, have this area of effect attack to take out multiple enemies at once.
見て
いただくと分かると思うんですけど、結構もう体の部位がどんどん飛び散るような感じで、かなりグロテスクなんですけど、ただすごい刺激的で気持ちいい絵になってるかなと思います。
Yeah, and through the course of these battles, you see limbs flying, and just this, this violence, and but it's not, the violence in Ninja Gaiden, it's not meant to be grotesque. It's really to provide feedback and to the player and provide that sense of satisfaction and catharsis.
ここはプラットフォームの外に浮いている敵がいたので、暗記の手裏剣の攻撃で対処した後に近接武器からの伊豆の落としみたいな感じのコンボでやってます。
Yeah, now you can see Yakumo use the assassin's tools to use projectile weapons to take out the enemies that are floating outside of the platform, and then switch up to those close counter weapons to take out the other enemies.
Esse jogo acho que vai ser bom, viu?
空中に飛んだんですけど、あれが新しいカラスニングのうちの一つのユスリカというものになってまして、風の気流に乗って空中を飛び回る。
So you might have seen how Yakumo was floating through the air, and that's another traversal mechanic included in the Raven gear.
今みたいな形でエリア間の移動をちょこちょこそういうカラスニングでの移動だったりとか、あとこれまでの映像でも公開したレールとかを使って移動していくので、かなりバトルとバトルの間が短くなって疾走感が今までよりも出ているかなと思います。
Yeah, so in addition to the Raven gear, you've probably seen the rail sections that have been premiered in prior footage. And these sections are really meant to keep that sense of propulsion through the stage and that maintain that sense of speed and tempo as you're going through these combat gauntlets.
そうですね、ここはちょっと敵が 攻撃が苛烈なのでだんだん辛くなってきてる状況かなと思います。
You can see the enemies are really amping it up and giving Yakumo a hard time.
Oh yeah.
このちょっとでも油断したらすぐやられてしまうっていうところも忍者ガイデンの変わらない魅力かなというふうに思ってます。
Yeah, and that sense of just
A gameplay é frenética, né, velho?
That's
Você tá
what
doido.
really makes Ninja Gaiden distinct.
なんで時を超えて最新作としては出してるんですけど今まで感じてたようなすごいハードなバトルっていうのは今回も健在なのでそこはご安心いただければなと思います。
Yeah, so even though it's been quite a while since the last mainline entry, Ninja Gaiden 4 retains that sense of intensity and relentlessness that the series is known for.
あとちょっと紹介が遅れちゃったんですけどさっき左下に出ていたゲージが乱殺ゲージというゲージでしてこちらがマックスの状態になるとさっきフィルターが出て思いっきり敵をズバッと切っていたような傑殺っていう必殺技が使えるようになります。
Yeah, you might have seen that there was this circular gauge on the bottom left-hand screen, and when that filled up, you can enter Berserk state. And when you're in Berserk state, you can unleash bloodbath kills, and that's when the screen, turns red, and you just completely devastate an enemy with a devastating strike.
Yeah. It looks sick. I really
Porrada
enjoy
demais,
the
moço.
visuals of the Berserker
Tá
attack.
doido, é muita porrada, ó. Muita sequência.
こいつは重装型の敵で結構手強い敵なんですけど慣れてるせいかあっさり倒してますね。
Yeah, and these enemies are usually pretty
sim,
tough,
bom,
but the person playing this game is really skillful, so is able to take them out.
I bet.
でどんどん基地の奥に進んでいきます。
Yeah, so you keep on going deeper and deeper into the Divine Dragon Order base.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for sharing that look at halfway through the game. I can't wait to check out some more. I have a couple of questions about what we've just seen, and maybe we can dig a little bit deeper into some of the Bloodbind.
Day One Game Pass, Ninja Gaiden 4. E vai ser Play Anywhere.
ありがとうございます。これからちょっと時間残っていますので、もしよろしければ、ヌエの方とか、本作の要素について、詳しく、教えていただければと思っています。
本作の要素について。
はい。
ですね。はい。そうですね。今作は先ほどお見せしたようなこれまでの忍者ガイデンでできていたアクションを一通り継承しつつも、新しくできたヌエの方によってよりダイナミックで、ダイナミックなアクションを行います。でこれっていうのが今まで1対1で手勢に無勢の状態だった戦況っていうのを広範囲の攻撃で一気に変えることができるっていう、新しいアプローチをしていまして、これまでの忍者ガイデンの良さも継承しつつより繊細にダイナミックに、戦えるアクションとして据えています。でまた竜はやぶさに関しても、戦火状態っていう、新しい形態を用意しておりましてそちらもより竜が町人だっていうことを知らしめるような激しく強いアクションになっておりますのでそういったところも楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。
Yeah, so with Ninja Gaiden 4, we really set out to retain that core essence of what makes Ninja Gaiden, while also injecting it with these new, very expressive, diverse arsenal of techniques that you can use at your disposal, and you'll see that in the Blood Raven form of Yakumo. And also with Ryu Hayabusa, he has the Gleam State, and the Gleam State really just kind of demonstrates how powerful and how just absolute Ryu Hayabusa is.
Amazing. That sounds really cool. So with the Blood Raven form, and maybe with Gleam as well, there's different weapons that we spoke about that Yakumo was able to pull out quite quickly on the fly. Can you tell us a little bit about what the particular unique states are for the different weapons, and also how they're best used in combat as well?
そうですね。ヤクモの武器種について、カラスの方とヌエの方、それぞれの武器の違い、その形態について教えていただければと思っています。
そうですね。まず全体を通してなんですけど、カラスの方っていうのはこれまでの忍者ガイデンでできたアクションっていうのを一通り取り揃えて、忍者ガイデンのプリミティブな体験っていうのができる形態になっています。で一方でそのヌエの方に関しては先ほどお伝えしたようなそのダイナミックな攻撃をできるっていう形態でそれぞれ自由にヌエの方はゲージを消費するんですけど、自由にスイッチングしながら戦うことができます。
Yeah, so the base form of Yakumo's weapons, those really retain that foundational Ninja Gaiden experience, and then the Blood Raven form allows you to unleash these more expressive, dynamic, devastating attacks. The thing about the Bloodraven form is that it actually will consume gauge when you're using it. So the game is designed to encourage you to switch back and forth during combat.
で武器ごとに特徴も結構分かれておりまして、例えば最初の方にお見せしていた2頭と太刀であれば、2頭のスタンダードな攻撃から太刀の、広範囲かつ、強力な攻撃を繰り出せたりとか、あとハンマーでいうと、先ほどお伝えしてたように周囲に攻撃する
Essa língua aí é difícil, hein?
近距離だけど、火力がすごい高いみたいな形になっています。で今回新しく映像で出た暗記に関しては全てのリーチで攻撃できるすごい万能な武器には見えるんですけど、ただトリッキーな性能にはなっているので使用難易度が少し高いっていう面白い武器になっています。
Yeah, so each weapon has its own distinct qualities. So the base weapon, the dual blades, and the tachi, when you use a Bloodraven form, the tachi will allow you to unleash these devastating kind of area of effect attacks, allow you to engage with enemies from a long distance. Then there is the hammer, which is the Bloodraven form of the staff. And this is, very close range, but it will allow you to hit enemies that are to the side of you and behind you. And then the weapon that was revealed in the opening Nightlife trailer, the Assassin's Tools, if you look at the footage, you can see that it kind of is a jack of all trades. You can use it in any situation. But because of how, diverse its tool set is, it's quite tricky to master. But once you, really, wrap your head around how it works, the possibilities are just immense.
It sounds like a lot of fun. Now, are there any particular enemies that are susceptible to the different weapons and also the different blood-binding states? Is that a balance that you've put in there?
そうですね。この敵に対してこの武器が有効だったり、そのようなことがあったりしますでしょうか。
そうですね。敵によってどういう武器、例えばですけど、1体で強力な敵がいたりした場合はドリルでじっくり戦うっていうのもありですし、あと敵が大量にいた場合は先ほど、お見せしていたような太刀による広範囲の攻撃で一気に巻き込んだりとか、逆に周囲に囲まれてしまってどうしようもない状況を切り抜けたいっていう時とかはハンマーで一気に攻撃してみたいなそういう形で敵もそうですし戦況に応じて自由に切り替えて戦っていくっていうことが重要になってくるかなと。
Yeah, so depending on the enemies and the situations you're in, certain weapons can be more effective than others. So if you're in a one-on-one scenario against a very formidable opponent, you can use the rapier weapon, which transforms into the drill when you use Bloodraven form, to use that to really, drill into him and take him out. And then if you're up against a lot of enemies, you can use the dual blades and the Tachi Bloodraven form to unleash, area of effect attacks that can subdue them at once. And then, for example, with the hammer, if you're in a close quarters area and there's a lot of enemies, ganging up on you, you can whip out the staff and just smack them, no matter where they are.
Gosh, amazing. Well, I can't wait to get my hands on all of the weapons and try them out myself. But probably the Assassin's Tools, I like the challenge you've set. Hard to master, but looks like a lot of fun to try out. Before we wrap up quickly, I would love to ask Hirayama-san and Nakawa-san what their favorite part of developing the game has been so far.
そうですね。最後になりますけども、お二人から、それぞれ、本作において一番好きな要素とか、本作開発するにあたって、思い出が、ある、ところが、あれば教えていただければと思います。
私の方で一番やっぱ思い残っているのはヌエの方のシステムの部分でして、やっぱりヌエの方のシステムは、結構開発初期からあったシステムではあったんですけど、今回のこのバージョンに至るまで、例えばこの1年前の状態と比べるともう全く別物になってたりしていて、どういうふうにこのプラチナゲームスさんらしいその懸念味のあるアクションを、忍者ガイデンの中に取り込んでいくかというところは本当に毎日議論を重ねてなんとかここまで落とし込んできたところの要素だったとありまして、そういった意味ですごく思い入れもあるし、ぜひ皆さんの方で触っていただいて、ヤクモっていう新主人公の中でもその忍者ガイデンとしてのアクションといったものを感じていただけると思うので、ぜひ触ってみていただきたいなというふうに思っています。
Yeah, so I think one of my favorite aspects of Ninja Gaiden 4 is the Blood Raven form. Blood Raven form has been a through line throughout the whole development of this game, and it was really the vehicle through which we were allowing Platinum Games to inject their own approach into Ninja Gaiden, but not just to exist on top of the foundation of Ninja Gaiden, but really incorporate it into those foundations. I think when players pick up the controller and they start playing as Yakumo, they'll understand that Yakumo is a new protagonist, but he really retains that quintessential Ninja Gaiden experience, and we're really looking forward to the day we can deliver the game to players on October 21st.
Absolutely, not long at all. I can't wait to play it, and thank you so much Team Ninja and Platinum Games for showing us the look at all that very bloody but very good fun. That was great. And don't forget, you guys at home, you can pre-order Ninja Gaiden 4 today to receive that thick skin that we saw Yakumo in, the Dark Dragon Descendant Yakumo skin at launch. Day 2 of Xbox at Gamescom 2025 broadcast is just revving up. We've still got a metric ton of trailers, interviews, and gameplay deep dives left to dig into. And speaking of digging,
time to get at it!
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. You can do this alone.
And now, a trailer for the part of the game you'll remember more than the ending. The Companions.
Let's skip the diplomacy.
Gamically enhancing your statistically unsafe lifestyle. This might sting a lot. Ooh, an enemy.
Foi ali tomar de pirona, rapaz, dor de cabeça. Deep Rock Galaxy.
Be grateful you're not on fire.
And no, you can't sleep with them.
The Outer Roads, 29 de outubro.
Well, if you ask me, trailers, they're all well and good, but part of the joy of Gamescom is getting to go deeper than the trailer, which we're about to do with a game that I'm just absolutely obsessing over, the latest from Thunder Lotus.
Now, in 2020, Thunder Lotus captured gamers' imagination with the almost nostalgic feeling of shepherding spirits to their eternal rest aboard an ever-growing houseboat in Spiritfarer. The new game, At Fate's End, looks to tug at some of the same heartstrings, albeit maybe in a bit of a brand new way.
That's right, Charlie, and today we are privileged to be joined by creative director Nick Guerin to learn even more. Welcome to the broadcast, Nick.
Thank you so much. It's so cool to be here. I cannot wait for people to see the game and to put my hands on this and to have this rolling. That's going to be great. And thank you guys for having me today.
Thank you for joining us. This is going to be great.
I mean, you guys first revealed At Fate's End at the Xbox Game Showcase, and it was very much in that typical Thunder Lotus style where everyone saw from the people that made Spiritfarer and knew,
it was like,
I'm in.
Take my money.
But how's the general fan reception been since then?
It's been awesome. We do have the best community. If you guys want to join our community, do it. We have the best people, and actually, it was absolutely awesome. So we had a
Lembra aquele
great
cara
time,
do...
and seeing the reception was just so enthralling for
Era lá
us.
do Jô
So,
Soares,
again,
lá da banda.
absolutely great.
Amazing. So we're all super excited to see more and hear more about At Fate's
Esse é o
End
nome
and this
dele.
entrancing story of estranged siblings, whatever the hell that means.
Deixa eu ver.
So, what have you brought to show us today?
Yeah, so I'm going to start the game, and I'm going to show you At Fate's End.
Okay,
Oh,
perfect. Let's jump in and
jump in.
immediately give us a bit
Right,
of context
so
of
we're
what's
right now
going
in
on.
the village of Kretz,
Do
Preston,
sexteto,
and
né?
right now, Shan, the character on screen, is
Yeah.
looking for her sister Camila.
Okay.
And the reason why she's doing so is because the end goal of Shan is to find all of her 7 brothers and sisters God swords. She's got to reunite them to
Era o
restart
Derico,
the cycle.
parece que o
And she's
Derico.
being told, basically by her sword
É o
aces,
João
that
Frederico.
something is afoot with Camila.
Okay,
So I'm
good.
opening a little mind palace.
These menus.
I know.
Nick,
Thank you so much.
this is gorgeous.
So aces your sword kind of has an insight, and he sees that through tarot cards. And basically,
Lembra o
aces
Derico.
detected something in Camila's behavior that makes you think that she's not as good as she's pretend she is.
Okay.
So her sword Tyrannus is the god of sky and thunder, and she basically did a terrible job at doing anything. So the weather is out of control. There is, as you can see, it's flash and green there, but some areas are pretty dry.
Okay.
So basically,
Esse
right now
joguinho
we
parece que é bem
are
legalzinho.
on the
Mas eu tô
track
de olho
and
mais
trying to
no
find
jogo
why
do
Camila
Keeper.
lied to us. So we have to do
Keeper
two
deve
things
ser mais
right now.
legal.
We have to meet her in the
Aquele do
chapel.
farol lá.
Sorry, we have to go in the chapel to find clues about what happened to people around her.
Yep.
And then we also have to meet her at the tavern at night, which is what we're going to do. So
And
I'm
we
gonna-
picked those up. That was a quest log, right?
Yes,
The thing we were
absolutely.
looking at
It's like a
before. It's
quest
like a detective quest log.
Exactly.
Wow,
But if I just
that's
now
so
want
cool.
to interact with the world, with a simple button press, I can actually stop.
Eu
it
tenho uma
at
demo
any
desses
moment.
jogos, né, pra
That's
gente
how I can
testar.
actually interact with things, and that guy, little guy over there could tell me that, hey, you know what? Come back here at night. So we have to find a way to make night happen here in the village.
Okay, and I'm sure you know exactly how to do that.
I mean, in most
I
games,
kind of have a hunch on how to do it.
Yeah.
But right now, let's get to the chapel that we saw over
Okay,
there. Maybe
sure.
something is gone in on that little tavern, crypt over there. But
Whoa, 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 whoa. No.
yeah, I know we can go back in the layers.
do it again.
So it's, like
Go.
it's not real.
No, I don't want to puke. I don't want to okay,
Just do that for the whole demo.
That's great.
So in the chapel, we know that there's some stuff that we can gather, some intelligence, some clues about why people are afraid and distrustful of Camila. So that guy here is talking to another person of that group that feels like a cult, and it's a pretty toxic masculinity cult that is linked to her brother Roman.
Okay, sure.
I won't say more about that because I don't want to give credit to anyone.
Great family by the sounds of it
Yeah.
so far as well.
And you see the bubble right now is kind of weird and flaky
yeah,
because
sure.
this is a pretty specific insight the sword is selecting for you. So basically when you see this, it's going to transform into a clue card that then you're going to add to your own story through kind of what you mentioned as a
Galera, já deixa seu like aí, compartilhe seus amigos, se inscreva no canal.
Investigative board.
Já temos 13 likes,
So anytime you
dá pra
notice
melhorar
that
esse daí, não dá
the
não?
text is slightly different, there's something about it. It's the game helping
Desde
you
já
remember. That's
muito
important.
obrigado pelos likes. Muito
Absolutely.
obrigado
So you
mesmo.
basically have to deduce stuff by see the card down there. There's specific clues that we've gained throughout the course of the game beforehand.
Right.
So we had a chat with someone in the forest, telling her that her little daughter was killed during a gigantic flood, and that guy just taught us that basically Camila in a drunken stupor made a flood happen. So that deduction is easy to make. You say, oh, she is the reason why the flood happened.
Oh,
there you go.
goodness.
That's what you learn about her as well.
Oh, this is so sick.
This is so gorgeous,
Cute.
Nick.
Really poured a lot of heart into all of these animations. I mean, we know that from many of your games before, but in particular, it feels like you've really dialed in and just honed in on the theme of them all as well.
Yeah,
It's gorgeous.
Kudos to the art team. They do an excellent job, and everyone in the studio, of course. So right now, we see we're trying to find that way to actually make the night happen. This is probably there. I kind of know it's there, but it's
Well, yeah,
it's,
you'll know.
it's actually blocked by the gigantic green crystals over there. So the way to dispatch those is to enter into a fight.
Oh,
so let's try to
okay, here we go.
with the guys in there. Yeah. So the fight in at Fate's End is pretty snappy, and it's all based on timing and positioning. So I can jump at any time, and I can attack in any direction, as you can see there.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to try to kill that guy over here. Oh, my Twitch. Oh, there you go. Boom, kill.
Got him.
Shot.
Exactly. And now I can also pass time
how'd you
in
do that?
the
What's the
fight.
button for
I'm
that?
going to gain some Arcana points to energy. Every move in the game is basically based on an encounter you have with your brothers and sisters. So that move right there is based on your brother Roman, and he's the devil. And I can throw my sword with this and select that.
Oh, that was
nice.
So many fights. They do have specific arenas and many phase is basically happening. So I'm gonna try to be good right now and focus on what I do.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
you got
the
this.
team at home watching right now will be actually saying, Nick,
the blue barrier, is that like a shield you're
yeah,
trying to get
exactly.
behind? Nice.
So
okay.
I also have another move, which is a grenade, which I'm gonna use right now. Pew, and then
Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's taking a bit of the shield out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom.
Get
I
in
did it.
there.
I did it.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
So throughout the game, presumably you'll get more of those cards to deploy during combat.
Absolutely.
Is there a way that you need to like manage the resources to be able to actually?
Yes, as you can see, we actually got resources, and through those resources we can upgrade all the moves we have
Nice.
in every tactical or dynamic move, which I'll talk about a bit later. So now I'm gaining that major arcana. So the game is heavily influenced by tarot theme, which is, as I said,
I mean,
they have the sword
absolutely.
sees it. So the sword is basically making you absorb that power, which is the moon, which, as you can imagine,
I see.
might help us making the night happen.
I think I'm on to what you're up to.
Come on, the twilight. Yeah, I'm seeing this.
And her hair's changing colour. Is that relevant at all, or is that just some cute thing that you've
Yeah,
done?
absolutely. Actually, that family is called the Hemlocks, and all of the knights of the Hemlocks, all the brother and sister from that family that do have a sword with them, the sword live within them in a specific part of their body that
Physically
they've
within
sacrificed
inside. Wow.
exactly to hold the sword. So for Shan, it's the throat, which also means that the sword talks for her. So we'll be able to select your bubbles, your thought bubbles, and then we'll be talking. All right, so I'm going to use the knight right now as a modifier. This is the moon, and there we go. And
Oh, the
knight should
how and the
happen there.
who is interesting as well, but
And
good
this
job
is
with
the
the
knight.
moon. Yeah.
We never really know yet if time is going forward or if we actually choose to be there at night. I'll maybe explain that at some point later in the game.
All right, we're in the pub, Henry.
Tavern.
Well, it's the
There you
perfect
go.
time to go. It's night time.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a good time. Let's see it.
So Camilla is there waiting for us to have drinks, and of course that's not. Shan is here to talk to her. We've discovered tons of very creepy stuff about what she's
Not
been
been
doing
doing
so far.
her job
yeah,
particularly well at the moment.
No.
Need to have a word.
absolutely. So let's dive into it. Yeah, Camilla, what did
Wow.
you do? And she doesn't really want to talk to you. She wants
to play
to
a
drink. But not only does she want to drink.
If we have to, sure, okay.
Yeah.
One in Cologne.
Yeah.
We are. We've been drinking a whole. No, we didn't drink
very
anything.
professional.
No, very, very professional here at Xbox.
All right, so let's
will take a drink.
partake in what she offers us, which is drinking first, talking later.
And
but-
she's had two, notably,
Yeah,
as
she's
well.
got two of them. Also gulping very fast.
And there's the sword you mentioned coming out of
Exactly.
the throat, yes.
So not only does she want you to drink, but she also wants to use your very special power to do very silly things by breaking mugs and showering people in glass.
It's like clay pigeons. That's sick.
There probably is a law here against this. I'm kind of worried. Again, we're back with the question, and she's still at the. All right, I don't want to talk right now. I still want to drink. Okay, but still, I want to talk to you, Camilla, about what the hell happened to you, and why did you
People,
actually
yeah.
leave your people suffer that much because the weather was terrible and nothing happened properly in your region. All right, let's, for the last time, drink something.
More drink.
It's going to be much harder because I'm way more drunk now, basically.
That's going to have an effect, is it?
It might have, yeah, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's clever.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay. Actually, the screen
I'm
is
usually good off
rubbing,
drinks.
and it's going to be tough to
Oh my God,
select
it's
the
moving.
card. And now I can actually miss.
No
Oh,
way.
no, I did it.
Yes, nice, you did it.
You're a pro.
Oh,
You've done this
God.
before, haven't you?
I'm very good at doing drunk stuff. Wow, this is getting way worse than I expected. No, I'm terrible. People don't
look,
drink at
and
home
it's all-
or drink responsibly.
Text has all gone
UI's
crazy as
Yeah,
well.
everything is skewed. But now she might, this is
Oh my
really
God. All over
falling
the
apart. The speech bubble is also falling
Oh,
apart.
and the camera's like swaying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, what happened really? Just tell us now. So basically, she's answering you that she had that duty to fulfill, but she basically inherited it and she didn't want to do any of it.
Oh, I
It's
see.
I
She's
mentioned
in charge of the weather, but she doesn't want to.
Didn't choose that
exactly.
life.
It's really hard actually. It takes hard work to do that, but also she doesn't really want to do anything.
Oh, okay.
She'd rather stay there. So again, so the speech bubble changes
More
to
clues.
give you more clues. Exactly.
Oh, yeah, the color. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And it's her own opinion on that.
One more
That's
drink.
finished.
One more drink.
Wow.
More drink.
That's the last one. Again, drink responsibly at home.
Yeah.
Of course.
Or don't drink at all.
Always an
The-
option.
The easier option, sure.
Easy option, yeah. All right, so she's giving you now a bit of,
Okay.
of a meeting. She tells you that you have to meet her back in the forest where you first met her, she's still taking all that as a training. She sees you as an inferior fighter, so the reason why you could actually convince her to give you her sword passed out.
She's done. Yeah, fair enough.
On the counter.
She is out.
Yeah, she's out. All right, so let's use that insight. And we had first learned by someone that we met in the forest earlier that she basically stopped, doing any effort, which the two of those clues together makes the deduction that actually Camilla doesn't want to do anything, which reveals a minor arcana, which is exactly the crux of a story. So every sibling will have 3 different secrets that we'll discover through the course of the game.
And we get to meet all of the siblings.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all of them will have different stories embodied by those minor arcana that you can get to decide
Bora
which
dar uma
side
jogadinha
you want to
aqui.
use.
Wow.
Which will have an impact.
So what's the plan now then?
All right, so now we have to go back to the forest. So we're going to use the world map to basically teleport somewhere.
Pretty.
Let's go to Hagog Forest where we had to go. To the outskirts.
Talk to us a bit about the size of.
Yeah, so the world is
O
pretty big.
Helldive já
It's
tá
one
aqui
of the
encomendado.
6 regions we have in the game in total, and we have many destinations to explore. All of them are pretty open. We have to meet her during the day because she's still pretty hangover right now. She actually passed out on the counter. Actually have to
Vou jogar um
let's
Diablo aqui.
get rid of the moon card there.
Oh, and you just take it out when it's
Let's
back
take
to
it out,
day.
and days happening.
Okay.
All right, so another very big theme of Fate's End are secrets. So you might notice something, but the game also tries you to look at things differently. So I'm gonna use the reveal mechanic right now to see, in the branches there were that weird esoteric symbol. It's actually the cancer symbol. And the cancer symbol is associated with Camilla, which will allow me to then teleport much faster to her. I don't have to go through the whole
Dá uma jogadinha ali, porque tá difícil, né? A gente deixa ali no,
I'm a Capricorn.
no cantinho ali.
It is a challenge. All right, so let's have that top conversation. We know everything we need to know. Now it's time to actually tell her, you know what, why the hell did you lie to me? Why did you do a crappy job at what you're supposed to be doing?
And I have a feeling this isn't going to be a normal conversation.
No, those guys, they talk with swords out. And also, basically, you're kind of threatening her with truth. Oh, how inconvenient. So she's going to get the sword out of her arm. Terran is the sword of, again, Sky and Thunder.
Whoa. Like, animations are so on point.
Thank you. And then Camilla gets aces out of her throat. Wow. Aces symbolized by 3 cranes and the bull with 3 horns.
It's just beautiful.
Se tiver travando, vocês me falam, que a gente volta pra live.
You know, go sideways and lose that fight and skip his turn. Nah, she's a super tough fighter.
Whoa, okay, here we go.
My money's on you, don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to... No, that's not... No.
That's okay. You need to take 1 hit just to show her how tough the fight is.
I'm going to try to defend first. No, still.
Escute-me,
No dice.
Akaraz.
You can also try something else.
Rose symbol around you there?
Absolutely. She's the fool as a Tarot Arcana. So I have to hit her in the back, actually. That's what I do.
Oh, of course, because the shields, yeah.
Exactly.
Nice.
Go, double
Right,
jump from
yeah.
her. And again, the double jump could be another move in a tactical stance. So all the moves can be actually reversed and to be either dynamic or tactical. Okay. All right, so she's summoning thunder.
I'm seeing a lot of the barriers are very directional, depending on their moves as well.
Não tem inimigo aqui não?
I imagine there's going to be
Oh no, she's summoning lightning rod. That's gonna be terrible.
Oh, okay. Get rid of them.
Tá travando, não tá?
Alright.
Tá travando. Ah, é. Esqueci lá.
I can do it.
You know, I can totally believe.
Again, Electros, I have to get rid of those.
There's quite a deep moveset.
Yeah, she does an awful lot of things, to be honest. And she's super tough. She can go at me, she can summon, lightnings to me.
Whoa, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I love a screen.
I'm gonna use the grenade there.
Dodge some
There
AoE,
you
yeah.
are.
Nice, get rid of barriers.
Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Nice gap.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
Almost halfway there.
Yeah.
I believe. Oh, nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, nice.
And right now she's weak enough to be actually actually choose now, this will have kind
Gravando o
of
vídeo, né?
So because we know Camila, I mean, you know her for like 15 minutes now, but I've been knowing her for a long time.
Yeah, sure.
I know that if I actually take care of what I say to her, which is, you didn't do that on purpose, did you? She might actually. If you don't say the right thing to your brother and sister, they might, you know, just get angry and harder to beat. Exactly like in real life.
I don't think I've seen a mechanic. I'm definitely gonna mess up all the conversation.
You're gonna go down the angry
probably
route.
will. I probably will.
You definitely will. If I
So her life,
Eu vou-
life is also her mental stamina in a way.
Vou deixar só no vídeo aqui mesmo, senão tô vendo que tá travando o vídeo da live. Né?
Even the arena is like totally changed now. You can see like
You've got more clouds
cut off. Yeah. Whoa, these attack sides.
Deixa eu ver aqui.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good
there's
opening.
great gap.
Good opening.
Yes, have it, Camilla.
Pronto.
Good dodge.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for her to
jump over.
Get ready.
She might
get her there.
summon the black sphinx over my head. So if you see something, a dark cloud, just tell me. You know, like in
Okay.
those kids, you know,
Ice
shows like
field.
there's someone behind you.
Oh, like that.
I can do it. No,
Up there,
that's
up there,
actually
up
a
there.
trick attack.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
I don't know where she's going. Alright. Oh yeah, no.
Deixa eu ver, visualizar aqui as estatísticas.
All those, the Hemlock Knights, they are super mobile. And they
Meu
move so
Deus.
quickly.
And the fight is just a whole arena as well.
Yeah,
it's not
absolutely.
just back and forth.
Deu uma matada aqui, né?
There you go. Oh no, it's not. No, I did. Okay, I can do it.
Got it.
We're almost there, guys.
You are
See
so
the black
close.
sphinx
Yeah.
over my head is gonna basically pump up lightnings at me.
I have a feeling you're making this look easy.
Yeah.
And even saying that, this looks really difficult.
Well, when we play it, we'll be the judges.
Oh,
Estatísticas.
all over this.
Oh, that was a big one.
We're in the red, Nick.
That was black. Oh yeah. It's fine. I'm gonna do something. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh no.
There's a little lightning rod.
There's a lot of
getting
the
hammered
chariots
right
as
now.
well.
Getting hammered. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my grenade to fill up. So
Calma aí
grenade
que
there, and then
vai fechar aqui
I will
rapidinho.
moment of conversation that people will stalemate.
Oh,
So this
okay.
is the choice we have to make,
So
you
this
guys.
is it now.
This
This
is it.
the choice.
Okay.
So basically, you can try to be empathetic towards her, and I understand that this is a duty you should never had, or yeah, you should never had it, but at the same time you had a job and people died because of you.
That's
What do
also
you wanna
true.
choose?
It's not great.
I
What are you gonna go for, Nick?
I say let's
Deixa eu ver.
be truthful with her. Let's say,
Yeah,
like,
Dando uma travadinha aqui no
you
vídeo.
had one job, didn't do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Okay,
go with it.
I'm agreeing.
Nas estatísticas aqui
It's
de
already
novo.
heartbreaking, Charlie.
Yeah.
So cool.
She is still taking that pretty bad, which we understand basically.
Yeah.
But see, she brushes that up, saying, "But yeah, but we are gods. Come on, What happens if people die? You know." Which is not exactly the answer we were expecting of her.
No.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen some remorse, maybe. Or,
Yeah,
you know.
true.
No.
Pra
I tell you
30.
what, I'm going to be taking so many screenshots.
Vai dar
of this
melhorada.
game. This is a mid-boss fight conversation, and it is gorgeous.
That's what I'm saying. We are Hemlock, and that's it.
Travadinha, tá vendo?
I
am
want to know what
speechless.
happens.
I'm speechless.
You will have to play the game in 2026.
I was definitely going to do that anyway.
I mean, yeah, this is just that's field fate even more for me. I would say that looked absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for joining us, Nick.
Yeah, thank you, Nick.
Deixa eu aumentar a taxa de
Thank you
bits
so much
aqui.
for having me, guys. It was awesome. Thank you for the segment. It was great.
Absolutely. I'd love to have seen more, but hey, I'm really just looking forward now to checking out At Fate's End when it drops in 2026. And if you at home are hooked, make sure that you wishlist At Fate's End today, and make sure you follow the journey on the link that we're showing on screen right now.
But before that fate
Med here to welcome you to the 33 Immortals Update 3 overview. Today, I'll be walking you through all the new content coming with this next update, from a new monster type, to new daily events, to new loot. There's a lot to cover, so let's dive in. Say hello to Unique Elites. Once per run, a unique rendition of the elites you've come to love and slay will spring to life and roam the map, looking for victims. When a unique elite is discovered, an alert will be sent to all rebels to invite them to join the battle. These monsters are not for the faint of heart. They'll pack a punch and won't go down easy. Face them at your risk and peril. Emphasis on the peril.
Agora foi, né?
Defeating them will net you 2 relics,
Agora não tá travando mais não.
and many more rewards. Speaking
Já
of
sei o que
rewards,
era.
we're introducing a brand new way to collect extra loot after each run, named Call to Arms. Your odds of success when facing 33 Immortals' dangerous enemies. While you're at it, how about slaying some monsters with
Aí.
style? Say hello to our brand new legendary weapons.
Agora sim.
This brand new type of cosmetic is only available to those who have
Agora tá
proven
fluido
themselves
de
worthy
novo.
by defeating a major boss. There is one legendary weapon skin per weapon to collect for each major boss, meaning 4
Tá
different
fluido,
skins
fluido,
from Lucifer
fluido.
and 4 from Adam and Eve. While I can't guarantee you'll find one in your next run, rewards
Agora o
come
que
to
que eu vou
those who
tentar
persevere.
fazer?
That's all from me for today.
Pegar aqui de
Thanks for joining
novo.
me in the 33 Immortals Update 3 overview. See you in a dark woods
Colocar
near you.
aqui.
Alright, silly me, forgot to mention. The update is available today. Come heed the call to arms in 33 Immortals.
Colocar aqui de novo. Coloca aqui meu webcam. E eu mudo aqui. Rapidinho. Pegar não vai travar não. Vou aumentar um pouquinho ali a tela. O que tem aqui? Vou vir daqui. Pronto.
So let me get this straight. Toys come alive when you don't look at them, but they kill each other. Okay, I think that cancels itself out. That's good. Feel safer. Of course, if your toys ever get step in. And here to help you find Jonathan Smith, head of the development team on Lego Batman.
Vê como é que tá a voz aqui.
Dark Knight, Batman first reflect Batman for a decade. Jonathan, thanks so much for joining us. Now, you obviously had to reveal trailer on
Vê como é que
opening
tá a voz
night
aqui.
live. How has the reception been? This is one of my favorite trailers from the show. Jonathan, thanks so much for joining us. Now, you obviously had to reveal trailer on
Vê como é que
opening
tá a voz
night
aqui.
live. How has the reception been?
Tá de boa.
Now, there's been 3 Lego Batman games in the past. What's been your approach for the legacy of the Dark Knight?
Simple. Take everything to the next level. Go deeper and further than we've ever gone before. Make the game year by year to become as a player,
Gotham City throughout that. It's an open world.
Sure, the whole of Gotham is a playground. But as the story progresses, you'll move further up the island and reveal all those famous locations you can explore. Yeah, it's full of secrets and surprises.
Yeah, can't go wrong. Well, and what's the big surprises?
all the Batmobiles. This is the ultimate, essential, definitive Batman story. So you'll start, as you can see here, when you first get back to Gotham in the Batman movie, that's what he sort of cooks up in his garage as his first Batmobile. But as the years go by and he draws ridiculous Batmobile, so you'll see and you'll control the some are pretty wild, but whatever you want
Esse bichinho ali é sempre bom pegar, sempre dá uns negócios legal.
Any Lego game from TT Games. Right. What else are we going to be able to spend those studs on?
Oh, so suits as well. We've got 100 different suits for you to collect over the course of the game, and then we've got Batmite studs as well. You'll be able to get upgrades for your gadgets and the open world of one story, but we will be able to show more of the Batcave expanding and growing. Everything you've collected.
The little comic book kind of sound and stuff that you see. How about what are those and what are the like ways to
as you move back to Gotham, hook up again with Jim Gordon, who you first see in Crime Alley when you lose your parents, one of the last good cops in Gotham. He's got fantastic gadgets that you've played in on the show floor here. We've got him with his ricochet launcher, sprayer, which incapacitates enemies and can be used to solve puzzles.
Tem que procurar alguma coisa aqui dentro desse.
Kyle as Catwoman, and that's where we'll go to see the Flying Graysons and young Dick Grayson. Jim will actually actually get a daughter of his own as well. This Batgirl will join as Barbara Gordon. So those gadget upgrades as well. So there's a lot more I think personality to each of them than we've ever had before.
You've actually got everything. Big thing with Lego games, right? Hopping in with a friend, right? Are you going to be able to do co-op?
Absolutely. So by having Batman and a partner, as a single player, you can
Esse aqui
switch
pelo
between
meio.
the two of them. When there's a second player, you're playing them both. One's Batman, the other's the partner character.
Right. We've talked about the other playable characters, got co-op, but there's no use unless there's some big villains to go up against. What villains have we got?
Well, one of the great aspects of the Batman story is amazing rogues gallery of the greatest villains in comic book history. And we want them all on the streets of Gotham over the course of this. We've got a character
consideravelmente melhor quando você não atrapalha.
We've got Catwoman there who actually
Rabuca, quer que eu te mate?
Se Harry resolveu pessoalmente, deve ter tido uma boa razão. Você está com o elmo. Isto basta para mim. Sim, ouvi falar de você. E já que aquele Jake que escapou deve voltar furioso com muitos comparsas, espero que tudo o que dizem de você seja verdade.
An amazing take on
Você
that
tem
cool
que ganhar
character.
tempo para eu fazer o que é preciso.
Yeah,
I love the reception I got when that played out at opening night live. It just got everyone. It was amazing to see.
And I will say, many more.
Many. Oh, right. More to
É aqui que a gente tem que
discover about
entrar.
the story. We've also got to go into gadgets.
Ó, esse Lego Batman vai ser bom, viu?
We saw the explosive gel.
Yeah.
What other gadgets are we going to be getting our hands
Of course, all batarangs are very, very important. You can use them to stun enemies, hit targets, and you can upgrade them. We've got the Bat Claw is really powerful. Not only can it pull enemies in, so you can deliver a powerful finishing move, you can then throw them around, throw them off buildings, throw them into the toxic goo of ace chemicals, and that's upgradable as well. That's called Batman. All the other characters have got their own gear.
Okay, right, very nice. Also, another bit.
Oh, the grapple, of course. So I don't think that's a gadget because that comes with the character. But grappling to vantage points, so you can do stealth takedowns like you see here, and grappling in the open Gotham City all around, from rooftop to rooftop, gliding with the Bat Glider over the streets. That's all part of Batman's arsenal. The other characters have similarly cool traversal systems.
No, I can't wait to use them all as well. But one of my favourite things I use in Batman games, like the Arkham series, is like solving puzzles, solving them, like really, you're going to have that with the Riddler.
Well, not only is Batman the world's greatest fighter, he's also the world's greatest detective. So setting players challenges and puzzles is absolutely part of that essential Batman experience. Now, as you progress through the story and the missions, you're going to come up against all kinds of like situational challenges. You'll need to use your gadgets, use your smarts, use your detective ability, which will highlight points of interest. For example, here's a concrete example of that.
No fim das
In
contas,
Lego
ele
games, you've
queria
always been able
falar.
to smash objects and then build
Espero
with
que
Lego
ainda
to
dê
help like
Venha
create an
me
item, which
encontrar, não
helps
me
you
deixe
progress.
esperando.
Here, Batman can use that detective ability to highlight where those smashable objects are, like show where to build it, show you need to find some more. Here's where they are. So it really helps players if you've ever had that experience in a Lego game where you don't know where to get the bricks from. You can see where those are, build them out. Yeah, that's really cool.
That's going to help you find those secrets as well.
And you said Riddler challenges, absolutely. So on the streets of Gotham City, some of the villains have put challenges for Batman. You'll be collecting those along with Wayne Tech chips, bat tokens, trophy pieces, skill bricks. There's so much to collect. I will say in this game, it's not just the Riddler who's setting you those challenges.
Oh, okay.
Everything with a twist in a Lego game.
Now we've talked about collectibles a few times already, like the Batmobile, different suits. Yep. Right, what other collectibles are people going to be able to get on top of those?
Oh, okay, so there's the Wayne Tech chips, which we'll find in story missions and in the open city. Some of those will be blocked behind puzzles, some of those will be guarded by enemies, some of those are just fine by being inquisitive, curious, exploring. They will enable you to upgrade your gadgets, a main gadget upgrade.
Okay, nice.
Skill bricks you'll get through progressing through the story missions. They enable you to upgrade your core traversal and combat skills generally beyond the gadgets. Additionally, I mentioned a few others that will enable you to, for example, customize and populate the back cave. There's another one as well. Oh yeah, we've got red bricks. Red bricks. In a LEGO game, which give you additional customization options.
Hey, well, that brings me on perfectly. We saw Bane stepping on one of those red bricks in the trailer, which was hilarious. And the TV game was so known for those funny moments, whether it's in cutscenes or there's something to get. How did you come up with it?
We just force people to be silly. That's what they get paid for. Our team spend months absorbing source material, so watching every movie, reading every comic book, watching every show, and bouncing ideas off each other. It's a really painstaking process. And because we're a LEGO game, and because of, I think, the history that we've built up over the years of telling these stories with a twist, we've got a reservoir now of expertise in the team and a mission in the LEGO space to go to places people haven't gone to before. And I think it's that sort of sense of the unexpected, the uncertain, that just enables comedy to happen. And then there's the skill of our animators and writers and cinematic directors in pulling off those moments with perfect timing and slapstick humor.
It works every single time. It's one of the reasons I always love hopping on doing the LEGO games with the Xbox On team as well on stream. One thing as well, we've all grown up with so many incredible Batman TV show, like films, comics. Like, what does Batman mean to the team that's really helped you kind of create this universe?
Yeah. So I think there is, in this game, more I think than in any game we've ever done, there's a real emotional drama going on because we're telling one story across across a big game, big campaign. We're really connecting into this character, into their history, where they come from, and they come from a place of darkness. They lose their parents. They're surrounded by fear. Bats are around. We represent a moment in the trailer where young Prince falls down the well, and the bats are around him. How do we see this character turn that trauma and that fear into something positive? To use it to bring good to not something dark, bring corruption and crime. When we bring the lightness and the fun of LEGO together with that darkness, and we do it sincerely and authentically, with real honor for those stories, all the stories that are dark, the stories that are fun and colourful from the 50s, the stories that are dark from later on. It's all brought together, and I think everyone on the team has got a connection with Batman. They've read those stories, they've seen those films. And now this game activates all those feelings. And everything's gone into you over the years from Batman, we can now bring to this. So I think it's a combination of darkness and light and a real emotional power in the character. That's why he's lasted so long.
Yeah. Now, it's an incredible story. Now, for those watching at home, right, who are chomping at the bit to play, is there anything that they should know?
Well, let's take the bit. Let's need the bit. What else do they need to know? They need to know that the game's coming next year. So we're showing at the show floor here at Gamescom. You can play one part of Gotham, Tri-Corner Island. You can grab the ride as Batman and Jim Gordon. You can take down the goons who are wrecking havoc on the streets. We're also showing some people a whole story mission. So creators are there, they're recording their footage. You'll be able to see people play through the Ace Chemicals mission. Famously, a character's going to have a terrible accident which is going to change them into something even more deadly. So they can check it out, they can watch and learn what we're able to show at the moment and watch for more. It's on all game platforms, and we're so excited and thrilled with the
and if anyone comes down to Gamescom, they can play it on the show floor as well. But Jonathan, thank you so much.
No, it's a huge pleasure.
Yeah, I really appreciate you taking us through it. But LEGO Batman is set to grapple onto your Xbox Series X or S next year. Although, if you were keen to craft a deadly trap, Caped Crusader might find daunting, we've got another great game for you, Jurassic World Evolution 3. Take a peek at the new part, and stay tuned as the Xbox Gamescom broadcast continues. Johnny Boucher with the source.
Hello, park managers, and welcome to this exclusive first look at one of the new features coming to Jurassic World Evolution 3, the Cretaceous Cruise. I'm Sandy, a principal designer on the game, and in this demo, I'm going to show you how to build this attraction from several enclosures, including the key legs. Hopefully everything goes as planned. Let's dive right in. I'm going to be building in our lovely Hawaii land. You can see we already have a lot going on here, with a mix of enclosures. We've got some lagoons, aviaries, and landing closures, but also a number of new attractions. Floating in the background, you may have noticed the hot air balloons. And over here, we have our new dinosaur encounter, where guests can pet your dinosaurs. These attractions are great, but what if you want something to go through in place? Veterans of the game will be familiar with our gyrosphere, which will be making a return. However, the Cretaceous cruise lets your guests view dinosaur families whilst cruising along rivers and water bodies, opening up all sorts of interesting ways to construct your enclosures with this attraction in mind. Like all our attractions, I'm going to need an entrance. We have our building already placed down. Jurassic World Evolution 3 now features modular building, meaning you can customize buildings like this to your heart's content. We have 3 enclosures we want this ride to pass through, so I guess get to see a wide variety of dinosaurs, including that T-Rex we mentioned. I've placed a couple of security cameras around. We should be safe.
É o Jurassic World, né? Evolution.
Let's start adding a track. It's incredibly easy. Clicking here, I can simply lay down the route I want, adjusting the path to be curved or straight as needed. And while this is a great starting point, our new scenery pieces mean we can make these spaces even more interesting. Let's make the ride feel more dynamic by adding a rock arch. If we go into the scenery panel, we have a wide variety of rocks to choose from. Very easily, we're able to create something unique for our ride. And then I think we want another type of structure over the path. Over here, we have a structure we turn into a blue screen. There we go, that looks great. Now we've reached the end of the enclosure, we need some more water in order to continue the ride. Let's place that down and add a track through this fence. In this new enclosure, you can see that we have these elevated areas of terrain that act as natural barriers to keep dinosaurs separated. You no longer need to rely purely on fences to house your dinosaurs. I'm also moving into deep water now. Deep water is a new feature and a need for some of our dinosaurs. Certain species will be able to navigate through the water or swim. We can see in this enclosure we have some brachiosaurs. They're able to wade through deep water. On the banks of the river, you can also see foliage we've laid down to create a canopy around this area. Let's use one of the compound brushes to finish off a section over here. The scenery brushes make detailing your spaces super simple. We now have our ride complete. Let's open it down to guest level. There's multiple perspectives you can choose from when interacting with the kayak. You can observe from third person, first person, or even take control of the ride. In this perspective, you will take control, allowing you to move the kayak freely both along the track ride or outside it. From this vantage point, you can get up close to the dinosaurs. Let's take a look at our Parasaurolophus. In this enclosure, we have a number of males and females, each with their own unique colour and pattern, making the dimorphism quite apparent. Dinosaur traits will be able to pass down from generation to generation, with certain features being worth more to your overall park rating. Over here, we can see the juveniles as they play in their enclosure. They'll interact with each other as well as adults, so keep an eye out. As we head into the next enclosure, let's hop over to one of the guest kayaks and check out what they're able to see. Passing through the canopy, it's a great chance to call out just how good the new lighting and water in the game looks. It adds so much to the effect of this attraction. And finally, we make our way into the T-Rex enclosure. These guys can get a bit restless with boats passing through, so you want to keep an eye, or preferably a security camera on these sorts of enclosures. That about brings us to the end of our day, and hopefully you can see just how creative and dynamic this new ride will be. There's so many ways to integrate it into your parks. I'm very excited to see what players will do with it when the game launches on October 21st.
Oh, acabei desativando ali, não rastrear.
Deu certo bastante. Talvez aí esses mercenários sejam úteis de vez em quando. Eu encontro você
Hey there,
no
hope you're
deles.
enjoying this absolutely
A
pen-and-ink
propósito,
broadcast thus
fique
far.
com o
And don't
Elmo.
forget, later today,
Eu não
we've got our
precisava
full
dele
Landscape
mesmo.
controller giveaway and the Outer Worlds 2 and Age of Empires 4 deep dives as well. But right now, I'm extremely excited to be here for an in-depth gameplay unpack as we hack and slash our way through hordes of demons and get to know Onimusha Way of the Sword, coming from Capcom 2026. A big thanks to Onimusha director Satoru Nihei and interpreter Elliot Smith for joining me to tell me all about the latest installment in the storied series. What have you got to share with us today, guys?
じゃあ今日何をお見せしますか。
はい、今日は、初のゲームコンのプレイアブル出展ということで、そのロムの内容をご紹介いたしたと思います。
So the game is playable for the first time at Gamescom, and I'd like to show you that playable portion of the game today.
Wonderful. I'm honored. Let's jump in as soon as possible, please.
Yes, 始めます。
All right, let's get started.
And now we're starting to look at this now. Can you give us a little bit of context on where we are and most importantly, who we are in Onimusha Way of the Sword?
じゃあ開始しましたが、ここはどこでしょうか。そしてこの人は誰でしょうか。
はい、ここは、京都清水寺という場所になります。で、このキャラクターは、主人公の宮本武蔵というキャラクターです。
So we are at Kiyomizu-dera Temple in Kyoto, and the character you see here is our protagonist, Miyamoto Musashi.
Oh wow.
それでは、清水寺の舞台に向かって今進めていきます。
So what I'm doing right now
Tá
is
vendo
heading
algumas
towards
coisas
the
aqui.
stage at Kiyomizu-dera Temple.
Is that a significant temple?
それ
Dá pra vender aqui.
とか大事なお寺ですかね。
Aqui, ó.
そうですね、京都の中でも非常に名所と呼ばれるところで、今回その神域と呼ばれる場所が、玄馬に侵略されているという設定になっています。
Yes, it's a very, very famous temple that exists in Kyoto, and at this point in the game, it's been overrun by Genma, so we have to sort that out.
I'd like to sort that out. That feels like an Englishism.
It may well be.
Can you speak more about the color that just went into the weapon then, if there's anyone who's maybe unfamiliar with the franchise?
今何か光ってて固定の中に入りましたが、それは何でしたかね。
はい、これは、鬼武者で登場してくる、魂と言われる存在で、玄馬を倒したりすると出てきますね。
So that's a long-running aspect of the Onimusha series, but they're called souls.
Aqui o Ferreira.
And when you attack or kill Genma, they come out, and you can absorb.
Reciclar.
Sneaky. Nice.
今賢いかったです。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
Can you speak more about the combat style? Is there a preference that you like to play Nihei-san, or are there loads of options to choose here?
アクションですが、ニヘイさんの好みとかいろいろ選択があるんですが、ちょっとそれについて語っていただけますか。
そうですね、僕の好みはまず敵がどんな行動をしてくるかっていうのを見るところからスタートして、そこからは気持ちよく動くっていうところが、自分で攻めるっていうところが好きですね。
Personally, I like to wait and see what the enemy is going to do, and then once I figured out the way that they move, I like to then move in on them and attack, take the advantage of attack.
And I noticed there's some deflection in this as well, so is that the only range attack that you can do? Is that patiently deflecting it, or are there other things that come up later on in the game?
今はね、飛び道具をした弾き返したと思うんですが、それ以外の、自分から出せる飛び道具ありますでしょうかね。
そうですね、今私のこの初期状態はそういうのはないんですけど、成長することで、そういう飛び道具が使えるようになることもあります。
At this point in the game, the only way that you can really use projectiles is to knock the enemy's projectiles back out.
Okay, yeah.
But as you progress through the game, you tend to get some projectiles of his own.
今ちょっとお見せしたのが一点と呼ばれるもので、敵の攻撃に合わせてうまく、このボタンを押すと発生する、カップにもあったような気持ちよさを演じているものですね。
So what I just did there to take down that enemy was what's called hit set. It's essentially something that you can achieve by very carefully timing your input along with the enemy's attack, and it's very, very satisfying to pull off.
So what you're saying is Nihei-san is something really technically impressive and wants everyone to know about it.
ということはめっちゃ難しいことを今やり遂げて自慢してるんですね。
そうですね。攻撃に合わせて攻撃ボタンを生き残りに合わせて攻撃ボタンを押すっていうことはリスクがあるので非常に難しいけどできたら気持ちいいというアクションですね。
Because the button that's used to do that is the attack button, and the enemy's attack is coming in at the time that you do it. It's a very risky thing to do because if you miss timing, obviously their attack is still coming.
And this feels significant. What's happening here?
何か展開ありましたね。これは何でしょうか。
そうですね、ここのシーンは初めてたちがこの黒魂と呼ばれる新しい、今回登場してくる魂をすると、目の力が覚醒して、過去に起きた光景というものを見ることができます。
So there's right now what Musashi did is he absorbed what's called a dark mass, which is a new aspect of the series in this game. And when he absorbed that, he's gained the power of Oni vision, and it's allowed him to see things that happened in this area in the past.
Oh, okay. So that's what's happening in this cutscene here.
ということは今のカットシーンは、
清水寺の舞台へ何か人が行列となって運んでいるというシーンになっていますね。
So what we can see in this vision of the past in this cutscene is that there are a group of people who are carrying something towards the stage at Kiyomizu-dera Temple.
まだなんでそこに向かっているのかっていうのは謎に包まれています。
Of course, at this point in the game, we don't exactly know what it is or why they're carrying it.
And I'm sure you're not going to tell me why they're doing it either.
それ教えてくれませんね。
このロムではまたさらに進むと新たな展開があるので、そこで見ることができると思います。
As we work our way through this playable section of the game, you'll learn a little bit more about that. So please stay tuned for now.
Okay, absolutely I will. I gotta say as well, I love how dark and thematic, and am I right in saying there's like horror elements to this inspiration of art design as well?
結構暗くて不気味ですが、なんかホラーの要素もあるんでしょうか。
そうですね、今回ホラーを意識しているというよりかは、このおどろおどろしい不気味さというところ、そこはダークファンタジーのニムシャ特有のらしさというところもあるので、そこを意識して作ってます。
So we're not really trying to make a horror game. Horror is not something we focused on, but we definitely want to make things eerie and creepy. We consider this to be a dark fantasy game, and that's something we've kept in mind while developing it.
今ちょうどこの目隠せを使うことで、封鎖されてた道が開けるというような、ところがやっています。
When we absorbed the dark mass earlier, as I said, we got that Oni vision power, and using that, we were just able to see a way to unlock a blocked door.
Yeah, it was that creepy hand-looking thing, and you said this wasn't a horror game.
なんか手から作られたような化け物があったんですが、本当にホラーじゃないんですね。
ホラーじゃないです。
It's really not a horror game.
先ほどみたいにこの武蔵が鬼の力を使って、謎を解きながら進むという要素もありますね。
What I wanted to show you with that Oni vision trick though is that the power of the Oni that Musashi has access to via his gauntlet can be used to solve puzzles and mysteries to get through the levels.
このように受け流すと敵を壁にぶつけてダメージを与えるということができるので、受け流しのユニークさというところですかね。そういうところも環境を使って遊べるというアクションもあります。
Just now I was able to parry that enemy and using his own momentum slam him into the wall, which caused damage. It's one of the unique aspects of the parry system is being able to use the environment to your advantage.
Absolutely.
Tudo bem. Encontro você lá.
I don't think Nihei-san has taken a single hit so far. I just want to call that out.
今考えてみると、一回も攻撃を食らったことないんですね。
そうですね。自分がちょっと覚醒してるかもしれないですよね。
Yeah, I think I might be locked in right now.
That was cool with the cart as well. Are there other elements in the environment you could pick up and manipulate?
今の台車での攻撃かっこよかったんですね。他に環境のものを使えますか？
そうですね。この第8車というものがあったりするときはこうやって押して倒すこともできたり、畳みたいなところもあると畳返しをして敵にぶつけたりするようなアクションもあります。
In addition to the large cart that I just attacked the enemy with, there's also things such as inside buildings you may find tatami mats on the floor, which you can pick up and use to your advantage, either to block or to attack.
Oh, okay.
Agora encontrei lugar para você.
それではまた新しいところに黒魂があったので、ここで次の展開がまた見ることができます。
So we've moved ahead here and found another dark mass, and this is going to give us a little bit more of the story.
here? What's the context?
何が起こっているんでしょうか、これは。
そうですね、実はこれは現場の指示によって人が何かを運んでたというシーンになります。
What we see here is that the people who were carrying things to the temple earlier were being forced to do so by the Gemma.
Oh no!
やだ今の。
これはですね、現場が指示によって、人が下に投げ落としているというシーンなんですけど、実はこれ京都にある伝承をもとに、作ったものです。実際にその京都の舞台から人が投げ捨てられてたという、話があったので、それを、今作では現場が指示してやっていたというような、お話を作ってます。
So, in real history, people used to throw bodies from the temple from the stage at Kiyomizu-dera Temple.
Ou é um é outro, né?
We've sort of given out and twisted that in this story where it's the Gemma who are having people throw, other people off, as you saw just there.
Oh, wow. Was that important to reflect as much accurate history as possible throughout the franchise?
やっぱり歴史をいろいろ
Que é outro mercenário.
そうですね、今回京都を舞台にした理由の一つに、その長い歴史のある京都にそういうおどろしいお話とかそういうところが非常に魅力的だったので、今回このただの綺麗な京都を描くというよりも、そういうところを鬼武者と絡めて、新しい世界観とものが、ゲームを作りたかったというのがあります。
Absolutely. Part of the reason we chose Kyoto is it's a place that has lots of legends and myths surrounding it, and a lot of them are quite creepy. So when we're making a game like this, we're really able to use that to advantage, and we wanted to show that off as much as possible.
Vou contratar esse
Now
molequinho
this
aqui.
looks like a pretty cool baddie, right? Who's this?
Áudio que canaliza um cone de chamas por 4 segundos, causando 230 de dano.
So this character is Sasaki Ganyu, and he serves as Musashi's, I suppose you'd say, his rival in the game.
Ah, okay.
Ele é o Onimusha, né? Parece que tá muito bom esse jogo.
Great blocking there.
He Hajiki desu ne. Thank you very much.
これ今敵の攻撃を受け流し続けると起炎状態となりまして、刀が強化されて、青魂が出やすくなるという特徴があります。
What I did right now is enter the blazing state by doing lots of parries. You can see that the sword there is glowing blue, and what you get from this state is that when you attack, you get more blue souls.
で今ゲージを下の体力ゲージの下のゲージを削ってこの V が選択できるようになったんですけど、これも新しい要素として崩し視線と呼ばれるものです。
Just now, by depleting his stamina gauge entirely, you saw a little scene where we're able to pick a part of Ganyu to attack, and when doing that, obviously you can get certain advantages. That's a new system in this game.
Interesting. So what were the two options we had then, and what choice did Nihei-san make?
今の2択は何でしたか？また何を選びましたか？
そうですね、今は頭を選んだんですけど、狙っている部位によって効果が異なって、アイコンの色によって効果が変わるんですけど、ダメージをより与えたいのか、鬼武者らしさの魂を多く出したいのかなど戦略的な駆け引き要素になってます。
So what I did just then was chose to hit his head, and generally speaking, the options are whether you would like to do more damage or to receive more souls from the attack, which you could then absorb.
I like the choice of just I chose to hit his head. I think I would do the same.
やっぱ頭を攻撃するのはベストですね。自分もします。
本当ですか。そうですね。僕もまず頭を削ってダメージを取ろうとしてました。
Yeah, I definitely want to focus on hitting his head first, doing a bit more damage.
Nice. You make it look so easy, Nihei-san.
簡単に倒せるように見えますな。
いくつかダメージ食らったんでちょっとドキドキしながら戦いました。
I'm not sure actually. I took a few hits there and I was worried for a moment.
No, you were absolutely fantastic. That was such a good demo. I really enjoyed seeing more about it. I was wondering if there's anything else you want to share about the game before we say goodbye.
すごく上手でしたね。楽しかったんですよ。他にお伝えしたいこととかありますでしょうか？
そうですね。先日新しい PV も出しましたので、そちらもぜひご覧いただければなと思うのと、ぜひウィッシュリストに登録してもらえたら嬉しいです。
Aqui vai ser o mais demorado.
So we'd love it if you would all go and have a watch of that. And also if you would please add us to your wish list.
100%. Consider it done. Thank you so much for joining me today and having a look at that stunning look at Onimusha Wave the Sword, which you can wish list today. From cutting down demons to raging against Ragnarok, stay with us for the latest from the mythic world of mystical hunters, heroines, paths, and quest lines. We've got a trailer and a gameplay PvP coming up, followed by a closer look at the world of Tanks Heat and a celebration of Rare's 40th anniversary. later in the day. But first, I have just got some major breaking news. Team Cherry has announced that Silksong, the long-awaited sequel to Hollow Knight, it finally has a release date. Hollow Knight Silksong will officially release on September 4th. That's pretty soon. I feel like I've just reported on the moon landing a little bit, if I'm honest. I've reminded you to wish this in, but typically speaking, most of you probably already have. So to celebrate this historic moment, what say we check out the Silksong release date announcement trailer right now. Silksong, let's go!
Silksong. Silksong e Hollow Knight. (4 de setembro)
大家好，我是《雾影猎人》的制作人浩，很高兴能在 Xbox Gamescom Broadcast 上正式宣布，《雾影猎人》新一轮的测试将于9月份正式开启。关于贝塔3测试的更多信息，我们后续将在《雾影猎人》的官方社群中发布，敬请期待。在即将推出的贝塔3版本中，我们为猎金人们准备了一系列丰富的玩法内容和功能更新。接下来，请欣赏我们贝塔3测试的首支正式预告片。
O joguinho parece que é legal, parece que é um Souls, né? Merciful. Olha o Mortal Kombat aí. Vou colocar em tela grande aqui para vocês. Hein?
The freedom that we were given to create that game in hindsight was incredible.
Vou colocar em tela grande aqui pra vocês. Aí.
World of Tanks Heat. What a bombshell when the team dropped their announcement and world premiere trailer on opening night live. And right now, the game's game director, Artem Yantsevich, and product marketing manager, John Peck, are here with me at the Xbox booth to tell us even more about Heat's fast-paced 10v10 tank battles. Thanks for sitting in, guys. All right, I appreciate you joining us. How's your Gamescom going so far?
Been great.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No, look forward to it. You've been having people down to the Hall 1, isn't it, playing the game as well?
Yeah, we're in Hall 1 all day today. For those of you who are here, you can join us, try the game out for yourself, and catch a Sabaton concert later today.
Oh, amazing. Now, we've got actually a load of gameplay going to be running through here because there is so much to unpack for World of Tanks Heat, which is it's a brand new game. Separate to World of Tanks, so it's like you've been working on it. Can you tell us a little bit for people watching what Heat is about?
So first of all, we as a company stand free to play as a business model. We are focusing in the case between the high intense dynamic battle, focusing on the vehicle combat genre here. So and we're developing. So this is a new fresh take. And now you see our hangar and the feature that we want to present here. So every machine separated in between different agents, and agents belonging to the different gameplay classes. So and the agents and vehicle, they hard bonded in between to achieve the feelings that actually they have a connection, have a specific ability that can highlight the unique play style of each one. Inside the vehicle, we have a system of pick 6, so I as a player can adjust the play style of this vehicle that we see and modify some abilities that the vehicle have. And of course, we're focusing on providing opportunity to personalize somehow the vehicle. We are focused on the military, and we experimented with something else that actually shooter players familiar with. Some charms, for example, or additional decal or stickers. Of course, we don't want to go crazy about it, but definitely we know that that's for somebody it's really important. To
World of Tanks.
I'm definitely going to be rocking the gold tank. it's got to be done. It has to be done.
Just example that actually we experimented with a lot of stuff. And as you see, we still pay attention to the main DNA of the company, how the vehicle against the shell or armor against the shell works. So armor inspector is here, the internal model is here as well. It's really important for fans of this genre as well. Okay, let's see what will happen in the battle.
Oh wow! Okay, right.
This is example of completely different gameplay. This tanks is heavy, so it's based on the modification version of Abrams, and the agent's called Chopper. So this is Defender. The main responsibility, let's say, of these agents just keep the opponent busy on key points of the map. And you see here the few different examples of ability, like coaxial weapon, like Gatling gun right now, so it's pretty suitable to immobilize him. Yeah, and there is a really importance to introduce here. So we have a number of error correction, tactical error correction features like respawn, for example, or repair kit or another. And we definitely want to provide opportunity to shooter players to play this game. And as you see, some features like armor thickness is highlighted here and already in the battle.
And of course, the abilities like airstrike or different more cinematic one can add some species, let's say, or salt to these dishes as well.
It seems so chaotic with all the stuff going on. It's pretty cool to play because I'm also noticing there's like so many cues on screen for you to like avoid and kind of like strategize. Can you tell us a little bit more about those as well?
So definitely it depends on the agent and the tanks selected, but if you are playing as a brawler, the game can provide its opportunity, and of course we see the number of on the screen right now, the number of different mechanics that we collide, the status effects. So, and I am as a player have a lot of tactical depth, played together with friends of mine. And right now, this is an example of absolutely different gameplay. So the character called the Reaper play more aggressively and you know, be on the front line of the battlefield and just trying to eliminate the targets, the really weak targets on the battlefield.
Just dishing out as much damage out as possible.
Yes, run as fast as you can and deal the burst damage as much as possible.
I feel like that's what I would go for. Now, one thing with World of Tanks Heat as well is you've built a new engine for it, right?
Yeah, correct.
So not just in the tank.
So because it's really important to bring this game to all platforms that we know. So this is a cross-platform application from scratch, and we really want to bring the great experience on PC and consoles as well, and handheld format, and provide opportunity to play in this game in any, let's say, environment that is comfortable with.
Yeah.
And it's really important to highlight that actually we add the cross-progression features to this game as well. So, for example, I can start playing this game on Steam Deck.
Mortal Kombat 1 pra mim é um dos melhores jogos de luta, velho.
Xbox and Evelyn. So,
tá doido?
All my tanks, all my models will be there.
All that progression going across as well. I've got to talk about the visuals of the game as well, because not only does it look amazing in the approach, I'd love to know how you've approached it. There's so much helpful information on screen as well.
Yeah, we're trying to keep the information as less as possible, but enough for newcomers and windbreakers. But of course, we have a lot of different mechanics we want to collide and provide more necessary information, and in a way how the more mass audience, shooter audience familiar with.
Olá pra cima.
So we've seen a couple modes throughout this gameplay. What modes are players going to have in Heat?
Yeah, right now we are focusing to bring the great experience with the classical conquest, domination, confirm modes, and as well as instrumented with more round-based without respawns like Planned versus the Heat.
Nice. And what would you advise for someone hopping on? Because World of Tanks it's free to play, right? It's something that people can hop on, play. What would you kind of advise for someone hopping on for the first time?
Just wishlist on our page and start playing. I mean, and invite friends. I think this game is more fun when you play together with friends of mine, or you can focus and select the character and the vehicle that you like and just master it. So this game can provide a lot of opportunity to master the skills, to understand better and enough depth, you know, to play one more time.
Yeah, what kind of tank's this? Because like
it's modification. It was modification version of M60, and right now this is a HS-TVL, more light version. And for example, the Kent with this machine can play more aggressively, more mobile, and find the weak spot in enemy defense.
It's so much faster than the other tank. I was going to say, that kind of helps you do different play styles, right? Depending on how you want to approach it.
You're absolutely right here.
Level
So
48.
we're focusing to bring the wide roster of more unique machines with different play styles. Not only tanks, but light machines, for example, as SH-TVL right now on the screen, and wheel-based, and even we highlighted in our announcement trail the railgun. So we try to be grounded as possible in 70%, but we add some alternative history elements here, so for 30%, and fantasize what if during this period of time the number of experiments in tech and engineering was in the battlefield.
And for anyone also wondering, right, where is the set? Like, what's the set?
So this is, as I said, this is alternative reality post Second World War. And this is a world when humanity decided to invest a lot of effort and resources in tech and science. And we provide opportunity to player be a leader of rapid response team and assemble the agents, these unique machines, and develop their skills.
Yeah, no, honestly, thank you so much for coming and showing us the gameplay. But John, like you said earlier as well, you can come and play here again.
That's right. So we're in Hall 1 today, big event hall. Live took place late midday, so you can come down, check out the gameplay for yourself. Check out the Saturday 2 hours. Yeah. Thank you. And for those of you who are not in GameScom, all of you, we hope you'll wish list it on Xbox soon. And yeah, check out the game when it comes out.
John, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And also, for you at home, thank you so much. But don't forget to wish list Golden Tanky today.
Tem alguma coisa ali, aí mudou pra cá, ó.
Space Mayhem. Now we're about at the halfway mark of day 2 of our Xbox at Gamescom broadcast, with plenty more in store, including more Xbox Play Anywhere titles to add to the list of those we've already seen. It's already getting quite long. But up next, the scoop on our Borderlands 4 giveaway. Take it away, Bex.
So things are certainly heating up here at Gamescom, and the temperature isn't dropping anytime soon. But for now, we have another exciting controller giveaway I just can't wait to share with you. The Power A wireless controller for Xbox Series X and S Borderlands Special Edition features everything an FPS gamer is seeking, including Hall effect sensors for smooth precision and reduced drift, advanced gaming buttons to optimize your playstyle, and it's compatible with Windows 11. It's not only legendary, but limited. When they're gone, they're gone. But lucky for you, if you're watching on Twitch, all you have to do is follow the directions you see on screen to enter for your chance to win one of these bad boys. They're available September 2nd, so don't miss it. Hunters. The giveaway closes at the end of the show, and winners will be contacted on Twitch. Up next, we've got a look at the 10th anniversary celebration of FanFest that took place last night here in Cologne. FanFest is in many ways the heart of Gamescom, and we popped down to catch some of the magic at the special event celebrating this major milestone. Then the broadcast continues with a celebration of Rare, updates on Overwatch 2, and Silent Hill F, and so much more.
Deixe que eu me vingue dos que me injuriaram. Pode me chamar de Mariana, mercenária, açougueira, minha missão. Tanta carne.
Acabou o evento, será?
Eu tenho que sair desse lugar.
The thing I love about Gamescom is it's always been about the community first. And so this is why we are here today, celebrating with you 10-year anniversary of Xbox
Porque temos acordo. Então primeiro
Xbox is all about community, all about our players. 10 years of FanFest has just been absolutely amazing. It's an amazing community.
I really love about FanFest, the community come together every year.
It's FanFest. It's awesome here. This is something special, for us.
From all of us at Xbox, we love you, and we do it for you. We get up every day and fight to bring you what you love. So thank you for making it possible.
This is the tale of Belinda. I don't even know what that means. Please do make your mind up. Gregory. Gregory the snail. Hello, Gregory. Well, that all sounds very exciting. Are you ready to set sail for adventure, Gregory the Snail? Splendid, admirable bravery for one about to face such peril.
Hell yeah.
Oh dear, Gregory, rather you than me. I can't help but feel you'd be slightly less doomed if you had some friends. You do have friends, don't you, Gregory? Ah yes, success is virtually guaranteed. Goodness gracious, it's raining cats and dogs, Gregory. House, a home, somewhere you can shelter from the... Oh, I love what you've done with the place. Of course, Gregory's tale is just one insignificant example of endless possibilities. Will do. If Gregory can do it, you probably can too.
What's up, everyone? Hope Gamescom 2025 is treating you well. Personally, I'm having a great time, and I'm very happy to be here celebrating 4 decades of great games from Rare. From pixelated beginnings in the 1980s to shaping the future of social gaming, Rare has left an indelible mark on video game history. And to help us honor this amazing legacy, we're joined by Rare's own Adam Hart. Thanks for being here, Adam.
Hello, thank you. Nice to be here. Very well. I mean, you know, so far, it's absolutely wonderful. In that Gamescom way.
Better than the British weather so far. I think we can both agree on that.
I mean, it is humid.
Yes, but we're used to that.
That would be my single word description. Humid.
Yeah, it's humid. It can get on the swampy side, but I'm living life.
I like swampy, yeah. Let's
swampy
go with
is
swampy.
good stuff. I mean, 40 years, congratulations,
Thank
obviously.
you very
It's
much.
an extraordinary achievement in gaming. But why don't we take it back a bit, all the way to those sort of 8-bit beginnings and to the journey that you've had towards this much more connected social world of gaming. Can you just talk a bit about Rare's journey through that?
So I think obviously what I love about Rare, and I've been there for 18 years, so I can't claim to have been there since the start, but I've been there for what, nearly half of its time.
It's a good innings.
It is a good innings, but I think like obviously Rare started out with passion. Like it was two brothers above their parents, news agents, making games for the Spectrum back in like in the 80s, and like I think that's the kind of through line for everything. And I don't want to be, you know, sound kind of too emotional or corporate about it, but I think
this is your time to do so, man.
Oh, this is it. This is it.
Do it.
Have Snow Patrol swelling in the background right now. But no, I think like that kind of passion is that through line. So whether you're playing something like Attica Jetpack, like the passion that was poured into that is the same passion that's poured into games now. And I think Rare has survived that 40 years because of that passion. And I think if the passion wasn't there, and if it was just a case of, well, let's make another game, what shall we make? Well, let's look at some trends and see what looks good. Instead, I don't think Rare would have survived 40 years. So, you know, the connectivity and bringing fans along on that journey is all about that passion.
It's amazing. I mean, 40 years, normally you get gifted a ruby for that, and I'm a bit light on rubies, but apparently you guys did something a little bit different as well.
Oh, that's right. So, and I assume you're alluding to our blue plaque.
Yeah.
So, like, for those in the UK or those who visited the UK, blue plaques, like, are peppered across the country, and they're awarded by local authorities for, like, sites of historic, like, significance. So, like, some famous could have been born there, something could have been created there, there could have been something, a big event happened there. But we were given one for Rare's 40th anniversary.
So cool.
So, in Ashby-de-la-Zouch, which is a little market town right in the middle of the UK, about 20 minutes from Rare, kind of now based in Twyford, but about 20 minutes away, they erected a blue plaque to celebrate where we're from. And I think it's just, like, it's a wonderful thing. Like, the fact that video games now are being recognised in the same way that Shakespeare was, or William Caxton, or, you know, like a battle, or it's like, it just, as somebody who grew up with video games, I never thought that would be a thing. So I find it absolutely wonderful.
That's so cool. And how can fans get involved in the 40th anniversary celebration? Because there's so much love for Rare, and just people just love connecting around your games. How can they get involved in it?
So, I mean, there's tons of stuff to do. Like, you know, we've released a load of Rare product. I put it like that. So we've got this wonderful, like, new vinyl record from I'm8-bit. We've got a new controller. We've got some fantastic, like, apparel from Fangamer. But obviously, a lot of our 40th is focused on Sea of Thieves, and Sea of Thieves has been a massive part of our history. Like, if you take into account, like, the development time, Sea of Thieves is, what, a quarter of Rare's history.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves has been there. I think that.
That's about that.
You
We'll go with
frowned.
it.
You made me doubt myself then. I mean,
I'm gonna believe you.
It's been out 7 years. Yeah, so time before that. Yeah, so 10 years easily. So, you know, we focused a lot of that anniversary celebration on that because that's where our players are. So, you know, there's login bonuses. We've got always fun. End of the month, community weekend in Sea of Thieves. There's a lot of rare themed kind of shenanigans going on there. So I'd encourage anyone to get involved. And things like MS rewards, Game Pass perks, there's a huge amount of rare love across the whole line of Xbox ecosystem. So yeah, so come on in.
I've got to say, Rare always has this signature style to it. Would you say that there's a secret sauce behind making a Rare game?
I don't know if there's a secret sauce. That's a really good question. I think what it is that we've never taken ourselves seriously, but equally we've taken ourselves seriously at the same time. So I think it's that ability to go from kind of these huge kind of vistas and epic moments to like even melancholy and just like the thrill of an adventure. The next thing you know, you're kind of fiving yourself out of a cannon, or you know, goes to play Monty Python all of a sudden. And I think that's like looking at this wall behind us that one of our kind of super fans illustrated for us. A guy called Dustin, and it's just like this beautiful piece. But you can see like even in our kind of most serious games, there's those moments of levity, and I think that's Rare's special sauce. Is like it's quintessentially British, I suppose.
True, it's hard to replicate that, to be fair. So if you're taking notes, any future devs, go with some quintessential British stuff. It always wins. So let's fast forward a bit back today. We see these continues to bring in players all across the globe. Looking back, what have been some of your favourite community moments from Sea of Thieves specifically?
Oh, within Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
Well, I think, like, and there's some people around us right now, Sea of Thieves Fest. So, like, every year, the fans organise this event, it takes place, they come from all over the world, meet, like, cosplay, have like make stuff, share stories, and I think that ability to kind of have a game that made people want to do that themselves. I can think of nothing greater as a game dev and for a community to want to come together, and like I'd say that's like a pinnacle. Like that's such a wonderful, wonderful moment. But obviously throughout the game, like we, you know, there's Easter eggs galore to like significant community moments, which I won't spoil, but like things that have happened throughout the, you know, before when we were in early access, first person to fall off a cliff, you know, things like that. They're all kind of marked out within the game as well. So I think, you know, community is the heart of Sea of Thieves. Like, it doesn't exist without its community. And I know a lot of games can say that, but I think Sea of Thieves, that's more true than anything. So, yeah, like, I think that would be it. Sea of Thieves Fest is a really cool thing.
I keep track of the Sea of Thieves Fest hashtag on Twitter because the photos from it are so heartwarming. It's so lovely to see people rallying there together, seeing friends that they normally only get this one chance to meet each other online. So it's lovely. You've got 4 years in the bag now. What excites you the most about Rare's future?
I think Rare's future, that's a really great question. I think just the ability to continue doing what we're doing. And for me, I think Rare's, like, it goes a bit back to what you asked earlier with the secret sauce. I think one of the things Rare's always done well is create kind of fairy tales, whether that's a private fairy tale or whether that's like a, you know, a racing one, whatever it is, like, you're kind of the ability to create a fairy tale and go into it, I think is wonderful. And Rare doesn't always reinvent the wheel. It's like, you know, there's been private games before. Like before we did Banjo-Kazooie, there'd been 3D platformers like RC Pro-Am, there'd been racing games, but I think it's like Rare's ability to go in and go like, how can we make this our own and what makes this different? And I think that's what excites me. The same thing that excited me when I started all those years ago on Viva Pinata. It's like it's just the kind of the crazy creative energy that is in that building is wonderful.
Maybe you can use some crazy creative energy to explain to me, how can a monkey be a donkey? Come on, it's been 40 years. Explain that one for me.
I think I know the answer to that, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Oh, okay. I'll ask you off after then.
I do know the answer, yeah.
Next up, we're going to play a little game. We're going to do some quick fire questions.
Right.
Don't think too hard on it. Just
Okay.
go with your gut.
So it's just
nice and easy. All right, ready to go?
I'm
okay.
as I ever am, yeah.
All right, what's been the wildest rare pitch?
The wildest rare pitch? Well, I would say actually a lot of the wildest rare pitches actually make it. Like Viva Pinata, that's a
weird one, yeah.
Make a garden, populated with pinatas.
Who were just off to get back to
That's it, then there's some kind of maniacal teacher arrives now and again to steal them from you. Imagine that on paint.
Oh, yeah. Well done for getting it through the game. Who would be a better pair? Some Battletoads or Conker?
Battletoads or Conker? Oh, I think Conker.
Yeah.
I think the Battletoads are more like unruly toddlers and you outhouse. But these cops, I think I could at least put him in the garden and be like, just a cover out there, yeah?
I think these are generally quite ambiguous.
Yeah, I definitely go confident.
Okay, would you rather have a Sea of Thieves grog or some Maybe candy?
Oh, candy. Definitely.
Even knowing it's come from a destroyed creature that you've raised or taken care of.
If you see what that grog does to people, it tends not to stay down very long. It's like, hey, straight back out again.
Okay, banjo or kazooie?
Kazooie, for me. I mean, that's not to disrespect banjo, but kazooie, I just like...
They'll be making their judgment on you.
There's a lot of judgment. I hear it. I can hear it already.
Okay, what's the best
peguei um mercenário, ó. Massa.
Ever? Well, actually, I saw a fantastic one yesterday here. Yeah, someone from the Order of Souls. It was like epic. Nice. The contact lenses, skulls, smoke effects, the lot. Like, it was amazing.
Já vem ali
we were
mercenário.
at Comic-Con maybe 8 years ago, and someone came as Banjo and Kazooie.
Galera, eu vou encerrar a live aqui. Encerrar a live, não tem mais o que fazer aqui.
Can you tell us any rare developer secrets?
Any secrets to rare? Oh, that's an interesting one. I suppose, like, it's not really a secret. It's like the biggest, where we are, I would say, is rare's. Like...
Já temos muito tempo de live aqui, já tem mais de 3 horas de live. 3 horas e 16 de live. 3 horas e 17 de live. Tá, muito obrigado a todos, obrigado ao Rony aí que deixou sempre me acompanhando. Muito obrigado, Rony. Qualquer coisa, estamos lá no WhatsApp. Beleza? Fiquem com Deus e até a próxima. Dia 26 agora, Helldivers 2. E dia 24, eu acho, do 10, tem o The Outer Worlds. Fique de olho aí, ative o sininho das notificações para não perder nada que está acontecendo. Você sempre ficar por dentro do que está acontecendo aqui no canal. Beleza? Muito obrigado a todos, fiquem com Deus e até a próxima, se Deus quiser. Beleza? Valeu, falou, fui, valeu!
To